Hey there, gorgeous gays. Version 2 here with Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Yeah, I can't fucking hear shit. I have no headphones today, so I apologize in advance for the YouTube audience and the Twitch audience. If you can hear the game echo, I can. No one else can. When I edit this, when I don't have headphones, I can hear it echoing. This is the primary game that I got headphones for, but I forgot to charge them. So I apologize at the start of the episode if that happens. But today, after the last time when we murdered a child in cold blood, I mean, to be fair, we murdered a millennium-old child in cold blood. But whatever. Whatever. After we did that last time, it's time to go around and hope we get all the supports for all of our characters with all the shit that I wrote down. Because we've got all of these different ones that we've got to get done. So we've got so much shit to do. So we're going to see how it goes. And we're just going to make everyone kiss. We're going to get all of our soldiers and make them all kiss. And possibly this. I don't know if anyone's doing this yet. Or this yet. Or this yet. I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't know. If they are, they're not telling me about it. But I don't know if they need to tell me about it. Taking care of business? It has a little... Why has that got a little picture next to it? I shouldn't get the pair endings you want. I'm not going to. I'm not going to, because I can't afford the fucking, forced matchmaking thing down in, Abyss. I don't have the renown for it. But, hopefully, all the spare renown I have, I'm going to spend all the spare renown I have on just purely mashing together the people that I want to fuck. And by that, I mean Dorothea and Petra. Everyone else, kind of, I'm okay with a various amount of options, but, obviously Byleth and Edelgard, but I can literally force that one. That one's easy. And Dorothea and Petra's the main one for after that. So as long as those two happen, I'm happy. And then everyone else, I have my preferences, but I also haven't finished a lot of the support, so maybe those preferences will change anyways, and stuff like that. But yeah, huh? There's all of this stuff available at the altar. Do you spend renown and you can get all this stuff at the altar? I don't know if I've ever interacted with this mechanic. Look at all these rings here. And all of that. And weapons. You can get more rapiers. You can get a devil sword. You can get, Wordao. A beautiful distinct sword with a high critical hit rate said to have been forged in an eastern land. When I get the pet ends, we want time to restart the game. Well, we're gonna be, well, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So there's a bunch of actually cool shit here. This is a bolt axe. Oh, a magic axe. Oh, that could be nice for certain characters. Dragon claws. Dragon claws. Strong dragon weapons. Aura knuckles. Magic ones. Yeah, that makes sense. So there's a lot of physical weapons that are just strong against, there's a lot of physical weapons that are just, it also uses magic. There's quite a lot of those, it would seem. Quite a lot. 3 days until the new Pokemon game comes out. I wasn't sure if it was already out or whether it was coming out. I can't afford to buy it on release, so... so, either way, I won't be playing it. From what I've seen, it definitely looks like it's going to be more interesting than Sword and Shields. But, even if I had the money for it, I would wait to hear other people's opinions. Like, there was no way I was going to get Sonic Frontiers on release. And now, hearing people's opinions, Sonic Frontiers may be a game that I buy if it goes on sale. From what I've heard, I have not heard enough encouraging things to buy it at full price, but you know. But as an on sale thing, maybe. Advanced Axe Ornament. How's there no one here? How's there no one here? There's normally always people training. Where is everyone? Everyone's down south. Okay, never mind. There's a puppy dog. Puppy dog on a bench. Puppy on a bench. Puppy on a bench. Oh, God, I swear. Out. Ugh. There's one part of my back that I scratched the other day. And because my pain, it's like sense of pain, is so low, and I keep my nails like relatively sharp just because of the way my nails grow. It's easier to have them be kind of sharp with the way I have to cut them, so they don't break all the fucking time. I went to scratch my back the other day, and without realizing it, I like just sliced open my back. So there's a kind of a nasty cut up there, and then I just scratched it again. So, you know, whoopsies. Whoopsie. I'd be so fucking good at war. I'd be so fucking good at war. Because I just wouldn't give a shit. I'd go in there and just like, get here and give a fuck damn. I am a tank class. You get some tank classes where they're tanky because they've got a shield with them. Some tank classes are shieldy because they use like certain magical powers to help them take the brunt of the hit. Some tank classes are really good at being tanky because they've got like all of this armor on there. But then there's the best tank classes. The classes that are tanky because they just do not give a single fuck. And they're the best ones. Wow, okay, Petra, why are you causing this to be a fucking slideshow? What the hell? I enjoy attacks that are surprising. Like when Dorothea comes up behind me and kisses me on the cheek. Final Fantasy has been nominated for Best Action Game in the 2022 Game Awards.
I have excitement in my heart for secret tactics. I enjoy attacks that are surprising.
Since she has excitement in her heart, she is talking about her wife. Because it's like hunting?
Yes. Hunting is doing surprise attacks on prey.
And I like to treat my enemies in war like they are also animals.
Surprise attacks are safe with friends. Fewer injuries. That is a wonderful thing. I have no liking for the thought of losing anyone.
I've been doing very good at not losing people. I mean, we lost Randolph and Ladislava, but like I wasn't in that battle, so it wasn't my fault. Petra's drained the speed from her surroundings. Shit, are you telling me that Petra has the speed force? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god. She's so it's so aggressively slow around her. Like it just like this area just tanks the fucking frame rate. What the hell? What the hell? Okay. Okay, somehow every time we load up this game, it's getting worse. Oh look, Shamir's also in line for food. I kind of forgot that she was with us.
Last month's fight with the Knights of Seiros was a disaster.
I had to find my girlfriend. It was upsetting. Ex, I guess at this point. You alright?
Are you asking if I'm okay with killing my former colleagues?
I think that Three Hopes runs better than this, considering it's a Muso that's embarrassing more than anything.
Sometimes it's easier to get by without any personal attachment or religious beliefs.
I'm a mercenary. Did you forget this? We got morale meals today. Ooh, infects are enhanced for dining with an ally. Okay. Okay, so it's just even better for support. So the people who we want to focus the most on support, we should have them. We did supports last time, right? Yeah. We ended the last stream with supports. I think the last stream was supports at the beginning and end of the stream because of the way it works.
Driving back the Knights of Seiros is a big deal for the Imperial Army.
Again, I apologize if you can hear echoes, but because I fucked up and didn't punch my headphones, this is how it's gonna have to be. Sorry.
Defeating the Alliance was hugely exciting. But this victory will probably just add to your reputation.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool.
If you could only sway the loyalties of the Kingdom's lords. Is it even possible?
I don't think so. I have this weird feeling that it's going to be way harder to convince the people of the Kingdom to side with us than the Alliance. I think that's going to be a lot. I mean, some of them are already on our side, but some of them were also rebelling against the church before we did. So that part's not surprising. But like the rulers of the place? Fuck no.
Next, we'll be headed to the kingdom capital of Ferdiad to begin the invasion, right?
Totally, yeah, that's exactly what we're doing.
I wonder if we can defeat the Tempest King. We have to.
Tempest King. Is Tempest King Dimitri, or is that someone else?
That was an unexpectedly fierce battle. The Knights of Seiros were tough opponents. If the Archbishop had been there, we would have been in trouble. If it hadn't been for the efforts of the main force.
Wasn't she there?
knows?
I thought they said she was there. I thought Shamil was going to say yes to her to the rhetorical question. Is it hard to kill your former allies? Yes. But you pay me enough money that I don't care now. I feel bad. I go to all this effort, all this money to get these headphones that I can't even bring on camera because the charging cable's too short. Actually, no, I was about to say if it charges enough and I can put it on there, but it's got to charge the actual headphones themselves. The case charges way quicker than the actual headphones themselves, which is even more embarrassing that I forgot to charge it. Because all I have to do is charge the case, and then just, like, naturally the headphones will charge. I see how Dimitri can win. Yeah, we've got us on our side. We haven't lost a single unit. We're doing fine.
Dimitri, the king of Fargus. He despises Edelgard and everything she stands for.
What has Dimitri gone through that makes him think that the church is so good? What has Dimitri gone... Like, what is life like back in Fargus that Dimitri's just like, yeah, no, the church seems fine? Isn't Dimitri close friends with Fuckboy? I mean, Fuckboy's now with us, so that kind of, you know, ruins that. But isn't Fuckboy close to Dimitri? Like, aren't they? There's meant to be 4 besties in Blue Lions, right? Isn't Fuckboy one of them and Dimitri one of them? Because it's like those two, Ingrid and someone, I believe, from like the discussions that we had before, and like Fuckboy's life seems awful because of the whole crest and nobility system. So why would Dimitri be down for that? I mean, to be fair, we also don't know why Dimitri's dad was killed, like, right before the start of this fucking game. We also don't know why that happened. We've heard things about it, but we don't actually know anything about it. So that could have something to do with it, but... Like, because it's just everything we know about Fargus at this point, other than Dimitri's father was killed for reasons, is that, yeah, the crest system sucks ass there too. So...
I am of the opinion that a man seized by such strong feelings is not fit to be king. It is a sad situation, really.
Kings can't be emotional?
No, they cannot. Kingly judgment has to be wholly separate from the emotions of the individual.
Well, that's answer your questions when you get to that, right? Yeah,
At any
obviously.
rate, I find it hard to imagine that Dimitri could defeat Edelgard.
Because despite how much we saw of Fargus at the start of the game, despite how much we saw of it, there's still a fuck ton of things that we don't know. There's still a fuck ton of stuff we don't do. Oh, Cass!
Right, off to the kingdom's capital
I wasn't
we go.
expecting... A lot of our people are just, like, lining up with others. I'm not expecting them to be there.
What's the matter? Should I not be excited? I can't help it. Everyone's got to have something to look forward to.
And I get to fight people, and that's the only thing in life I care about. What do we got here? Alden says, what should I do?
I
What's
need your
up?
help.
When I go home after eating, I realized that a special thing Anna asked me to look after had vanished. Oh, what to do? Search for item that belonged to Anna. Maybe it was dropped in the dining hall? Well, that seems... Okay, go to the dining hall.
There's unrest everywhere these days. All of my fellow merchants seem to be endangered.
She just has... She's been given the same voice direction that she was given in Persona 4. Of which she voiced a literal fucking child in that. It's just so weird. It's just so fucking weird. Like, I could hear Anna say, every day is great at your Juness, and it would not sound out of place given the rest of the voicing. But again, the difference is that Nanamo's Final Fantasy 14. That's the Sultana. So I guess Nanako? I forget. It's been a long time since I've touched that awful god-ass piece of shit. It's a literal child. Like 8 years old or so. It's a grown-ass woman merchant. Come on.
I hope things go back to normal soon. People need more to smile about, aside from my great deals.
And again, I want to make it clear, like I do every single time. I am not blaming the voice actor. I am absolutely in no capacity blaming the voice actor.
Here's my thought.
Because it's just, it genuinely sounds like the first time she read the script out loud
Professor!
was the took they recorded. It's what it sounds like. It's just, that is just what it sounds like, and there's no helping that. There just is.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Between Garreg Mach and Ferdiad stretch the plains of Tailtean. That's the site of the ancient battle where Nemesis, the King of Liberation, fought the prophet Saros.
That's what that is. Okay.
If our forces end up fighting our enemies there, it'll be a clash passed down through the ages.
Wait, what's the timeline her voice in Aniko and the next time she voiced Anna? I have no idea. I have no idea. Because we determined it is the same voice actor, like, it's the same voice actor for Anna in this as other Fire Emblems, right? It's not like they got a new... From what I remember people saying, it's not a different voice actor. This is the same voice actor that Anna's always been. And, like, I've played other Fire Emblem games. I've played Awakening, and this wasn't an issue. Oh, hello there. Hello there.
The old general who serves the Rowe family in Aryan Road is known for being a curmudgeon.
A curmudgeon, okay. This is an enemy in our war, but alright.
Even if we invited him to join our side, he probably just wouldn't respond.
That curmudgeon old fool. We're asking him to join us instead of going to war with him. And he just says, bah. One thing about the VA is that the English actors try to replicate how the Japanese voice actors sound. I know School's VA mentioned that he was sometimes instructed to do that, so sometimes the character sounds fights well because they were instructed to do so. Well, yeah, 100%. I'm not saying that this is the voice actor, like, it's absolutely no way the voice actor's fault. Because, like, we know this is a good voice actor. We know that they can do talented work. It's just this one game for this one character that's like this for some reason.
They certainly know how to inflict pain. However,
we can inflict more.
The demon within me will be satiated only by fighting you.
Yuritsa, I know we're in the middle of war, and I know this isn't a be-all and end-all to all solutions, but I am begging you to have, like, a teaspoon of therapy, please. Just, like, the tiniest little dabbling of a therapy. Please, my man. Just the I know with the problems that you've got going on, that may not just be the solution. But please. Can I not reach this item?
What?
Okay, no, I just gotta reach it from there. I thought the invisible walls were gonna stop me from getting it. Just like a tiny ounce of it. Just like a little sprinkling. All of our random foodstuffs. Really? Only 2? Amiibo Gazebo made a Amiibo piece of shit. Fucking got him. Fuck yeah. Fucking got him. Get absolutely wrecked on. Fuck yeah. Flash! Oh, this is... Oh, now it's sad again.
My brother fought proudly to the end and died an honorable death.
How does Cass have nothing to say about Randolph? How does Cass have nothing to say about Randolph? Cass was just like, yeah! Tarian Run! Woo! How did Cass have nothing to say?
He said something to me before the battle, that he was entrusting his dream to me. I'm gonna see this battle through to the end. I'm gonna fight for my brother.
I think Flash is our younger soldier. She seems as old as what some of our characters did before we skipped 5 years. Though how much of that is just height, I'm not sure. Although she's not much shorter than Violet, so you guys been knowing that well? Well, it's like, even if the line was just like, I didn't know him that well, but he was a good soldier, and I respected him for it and stuff like that. Like, the fact that it's nothing is weird. Like, you could even just turn around and say it's just like he doesn't have to get like super emotional or like destroy anything about it, but he could, but like with Cass's character, it would be totally in character for him to just go like, poor Randolph. I know like we didn't speak that much or know each other very well, but I respected him as a fighter, and it's like it's a shame that this war has to take people from us and stuff like that. Like, that would be totally in character for Cass, and it would be something.
Destroying Seteth is a big achievement, but as long as the Archbishop remains in good health, we must remain vigilant.
Getting the second command is good, but the Pope still needs to die.
One day they'll probably try to surprise attack us again. We have to attack them first.
Great. Awesome. So basically what we're saying is we have a time limit to take them out before they start trying to fuck with us. Which is extraordinarily fair. Because that is 100% what will happen. If we don't get them soon, they're going to get us.
Unbelievable.
That was a difficult battle. God, everyone seemed to have a way rougher time at the front gates than we did. Nice, I was actually able to walk through this time. Goddess, forgive me. Hello.
I dedicated my life to serving the church. However,
the church is fucked.
Now, all that comes from the church is talk of spilling blood. Now that we've even lost Sedith, the possibility of the church returning to its former power is slim. Today, I came to beg the goddess to grant me leave to quit my position. From tomorrow, I live by my own values.
So there are straight up people from the actual church who are still defecting. I mean, after what we saw of Rhea last time, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked that people are defecting after Rhea last time.
Okay.
Again, it's again that oh my god. Crack! There we go. Yay. But yeah, it's just that real that thing to just show the difference between how Rhea and Edelgard handle things. Rhea has people die on her watch, and she just immediately is just like, "I will torture you eternally!" Ah! And stuff like that. Where Edelgard has like generals die on her watch, and it's just like, this is my fault. This is the decisions for my actions to see the world that I want to create. This is a burden that I need to handle and stuff like that. So just to see the difference. So the fact that there are people who are in the church who are seeing that more and more frequently as this goes on, it's just like, yeah, some of them are just like, okay, you know what? Actually, fuck this. Randolph is Casper's step-uncle, which makes Flash Casper's aunt, despite him being younger than him. When you say it out loud. I mean, I've got people in my family where it's like that, where like aunts are younger than other people and stuff like that, just based on like how young or old some people are when they have kids and stuff like that. Like my family has that. I may have the best of intentions, but I'm still a criminal. If the world I'm fighting for is guys like me in it, it's not a better one. When can I start over with a clean slate? Possible opportunity may never come. How about right now? How about right now? He didn't like that. I really thought Yuri would like that. I guess have faith. Yuri! Yuri, like, the way that you're a criminal is because of, like, the circumstances that are around you. A big part of that because of the fucking church. And part of that also because of Benny's dad. And after all the service I did to rip their hearts from their chest, I thought maybe I should leave. Yeah, there's only so many times that Rhea can talk about how she wants to recreate that one scene from the Temple of Doom before I'm just like, I don't know if this is the woman I want to follow as my religious leader anymore.
Needs
kind of. I got all these things, right? Yeah. I got all the
See
XP
you again
bonuses.
soon.
I have all of those XP bonuses, and I've been doing as many maps as I have, and I'm still kind of only just keeping up with the levels that enemies aren't in like the story missions. I'm kind of only still just keeping up, which, considering I've been using the same squad and I'm not leveling up all of my characters everywhere, is kind of surprising. That booty, though, that is not! There are so many people in my chat who can compromise on values and morals just because someone's hot.
Some people are so in awe of King Dimitri, they call him the Tempest King.
Like, I'd turn against Edelgard if she was fucked up. Hell, you can see an example of that. Reno in Final Fantasy VII. I lost my mind when he was introduced, and now I'm just like, it doesn't matter. Fuck that guy. Okay, so yes, King Dimitri is indeed the Tempest King.
After he wins, there won't be anything left. He'll be a storm, leaving nothing behind.
I mean, I do sadly know that's why some people decided to stay. I mean, fuckboys with us because our tits are huge, so like... It's not like we don't already have soldiers on our side who are like that.
He hates the Empire so much, he's willing to do anything to bring it down.
He wasn't like that before.
No. Then again, maybe we just didn't actually know him at all.
You've known him like most of your life, dude.
We'll be fighting Dimitri and his troops soon. We all ought to train a little harder if we want to stay alive.
Wow. Wow. Also, tits, which one's more important?
What the?
I mean, I have my preference. I have my preference. Hot. Rock and tits are close.
No.
Unbelievable.
Right.
I consider myself more of a sapiosexual, or I'm just like, I'm attracted to the intelligence of a person and everything like that, you know?
A moment, please.
Is Dorothea?
I heard that Randolph died in battle guarding Garrick Mach.
Yeah, he did.
We knew each other for, wow, more than 5 years. My chest feels tight.
This makes it even weirder that Cass has nothing to say about this. This makes it even weirder that Cass doesn't mention this, but fucking Dorothea does. And also, yeah. That Dorothea brings up a point that I hadn't even considered. We were unconscious for all this time, so Violet didn't know Randolph very well. Randolph joined before the time skip. Randolph and Ladislava joined at like the first time we assaulted Garrick Mach. So that, yeah, they've known them for a long ass time, like in the same place. It's extra weird now that Cass doesn't bring it up.
Think about it. There's no end in sight to the fighting. I might be next. Any of us could be.
We'll make it through
Together, eh? That sounds like one of Sylvain's old pickup lines. But, yes. Let's get through this war. Together.
Oh. What? And more people sad about Ladislava as well. Now, I feel like if you have a look at like the list of the waifus and best girls and everything that I've had across like all the LPs that I've done, I think it's pretty obvious for me that it's just like not even in a joking sense and not even in like trying to not be pretentious sense. For me, it's values and morals. that's the most attractive thing in a person for me. And I'm not even just saying that to just be to be memey. I think if you have a look at like stuff like that, that is genuinely for me like who I end up focusing on the most. It's just who I am. It's just who I am. I mean, I do say that I'm bi/pan for a reason. The Wealth of Honor. Okay, doesn't seem right to flip through it. It probably wouldn't be interesting either, given the name of it, anyways. Like the moment that Edelgard started turning around for me in this game to being best girl was like the moment she started talking about, hey, the church is fucked and maybe society's unjust and maybe we could fix that. I dedicated an entire bit at the start of the game because Dorothea was the hottest. But then Edelgard started talking about how fucked up everything is, and now I'm all aboard that train.
Well,
Season of the Lone Moon. Look at all the kitty cats. Look at all the kitty cats. Hell, you can even say the same in Final Fantasy XIV so far, where it's just like, at the end of 3.0 Heavensward so far, who's been best girl for me, other than my own character? Yasai. Yasai. I know a lot of people have like Y'shtola or Thancred and stuff like that. My breeder.
I've been informed
But
of the
Yasai's
surprise
been like
attack.
the standard for me. Good morals are pretty attractive. What's like? I see some people where they talk about where it's just like, what do you look for in a partner? Oh, I like that, like if they smile at my jokes, or I like if they're funny or anything like that. I'm just like, I want someone who like agrees with like my morals and everything like that. Like that for me is the most important thing. I couldn't date someone who like like, has, like, moral opposites to, like, what I believe and stuff like I couldn't do that. I can't be friends with someone like that. Like, that's just... No. But to be fair, all of the lame-ass fucking answers that are given of just like, what do you look for in a partner, come from, like, fucking cis-headed fucking shit people. It's amazing how many times that, like, has been the discussion in a group of people that I have. And it's all the fucking cis-hats who give the most basic fucking bitch answers. And then it's all the queers everywhere who give actual interesting answers on what they find the most important and stuff like that. It's almost like being in a situation where you have to really, like, think and consider your own sexuality and everything like that because of how much it's been pushed down by the entirety of society. Naturally inclines people to be more likely to really think about it on a much deeper level and come to a better understanding of everything like that. And it's almost like, even if you are a cishet person out there, that you should probably give a lot of internal thought to your own gender and sexuality. So even if you do still turn out to be cishet, you have a true understanding of why and how you are that, as opposed to just going with the assumption that I'm cishet, so I'm like all the other cishets and everything like that. It's an important thing for everyone. It's just because of the nature of society, it's more likely to be not cis. It's more likely to be the queers who think about all that and stuff like that. It's because good morals are assumed. Like, obviously, you're not going to date a murderer. No, because it's like people like. You'll see the fucking memes go around of, like, around election times where it's just like, this is like Bob and Stephanie. They're dating. One of them's a Democrat. One of them's a Republican. But they don't let that get in the way of love. And I'm just like, I absolutely would if they were either. But, like, but you know, that kind of thing.
That information could be devastating were the enemy to find out. It moves me to know I've been trusted with it.
Wait, Lysithea knows about this? Lysithea knows about this plan. Because the whole thing is that we're not going through Telltale Plains to 38 immediately. That was like our whole thing. But the whole thing, I thought, was that it was literally just Edelgard, Hubert, and Byleth here. I don't even think they had told the rest of the Black Eagle Strike Force at this point. And Lysithea knows. I guess Edelgard trusts Lysithea a lot. I mean, out of all the people we have with us, I would say that Lysithea is probably the one that you can trust the most, because Lysithea seems to be the most invested in the cause of the war and everything like that, so it would make she'd be the most likely person to not betray her or anything.
Edelgard and those within the army, they really do trust me.
Yeah.
Initially, I had my own motives for joining the Black Eagle Strike Force.
Having that trust makes sense. Yeah. I love it. I'm so glad we got her. I'm so glad we got her. She feels like such a natural fucking slot in fit for this storyline. Like it's weird that Fuckboy's here. It's so bizarre that he's here. But he's here! And like he has some interesting dialogue and stuff like that, but it's so bizarre that he's here when it's just him. But fuck me, it makes so much sense that Lysithea's here. Like she so naturally slots into the story. It's so good.
But now, all I want is to support Edelgard.
Aww. Oh, we definitely got a good one getting her. I mean, she was also by far, out of the 3 lines of dialogue we get per month for all the characters who aren't in our house, the most interesting character. I got a speed carrot. Yeah. I forgot what the things I was mixing for stuff like that, and I'm not going to bother waiting until people respond in chat with what I was meant to be doing. So I'm just going to shove everything together and just see how it goes. Fuck yes. Splatoon 3 is nominated for Best Multiplayer Game of the Year. I can say that. Splatoon 3 is very good. Splatoon 3 is very good. I know people have certain gripes that are just like, oh, previous games are better and stuff like that, but literally every single competitive game that gets iterated on with new ones like that, literally every single time that happens. Edelgard? Literally every time that a new game comes out in a competitive game, there are going to be people just going, but it's not like the last one! And that just happens every single time. The fighting game community's been through this since the 90s. So yeah, there's like, the fact that there are people who don't like Splatoon 3 because it's not Splatoon 2 is proof that Splatoon 3 is different enough to get us a sequel. Just look at the people just being like, Guilty Gear Strive's not Guilty Gear. Street Fighter 5's not Street Fighter 5. Or just people saying that now about 6. Street Fighter 6 isn't real Street Fighter. It's not what I want Street Fighter to be. That just happens with every single one. And like, it's not that those people are wrong. You spend thousands upon thousands of hours getting heavily invested into a particular game for its competitive scene. Yeah, you're probably not gonna like it when parts of that change, when like there's certain aspects of it that are like the things that you really liked about how it did things. That's just natural. That's just, look at all the people who still play Melee to this day because Brawl 4 and Ultimate aren't what they want to play. Like, that's just, so yeah, the people who are just like, I don't like Splatoon 3 because I'm Splatoon 2. It's not that they're wrong. It's just that it's not surprising that those people exist.
Professor, halt! Don't come in here.
Hey, God, if you're rubbing one out, do you want me to lend you a hand? What's happening? Hasn't this happened before?
I thought I told you to forget about that.
You also told me to forget about how you were tortured as a child, and I didn't forget about that either.
There's something I don't want you to see.
She's rubbing one out. A portrait? Wait, what?
So, you know about it. Yes, it's a portrait of you. I painted it myself.
This bitch is so fucking gay! She is so fucking gay! So gay! Oh my god!
It's, quite disgraceful. I did a terrible job with it, and it looks nothing like you.
Thank you for that, Edelgard.
I'm happy that you appreciate my efforts, but please don't touch that door. I'm happy that you appreciate...
Technically, she's bi? Still gay, then. Still gay. Is it a nude painting? Possibly. I gotta give her a present. Rose.
I appreciate it.
There we go. You drew me a painting. I'm gonna slip that under the door. There we go. Oh god. This bitch is gay. This bitch is gay. Nintendo won't allow that. She is literally gay. She's literally gay. She's literally super fucking gay. Literally, canonically.
What?
We literally have a marriage ending with her. Like, we go to our supports and there's an S rank right there with her. I mean, oh, the nude painting. Well, that's why you can't open the door. Stop, Professor! Don't open that door! If you do, the age rating of the game will increase.
It's hard to feel cheery when you've just gone to battle against old friends.
You know... Ow! You know what, Alois? Despite being the dude who, like, kidnapped me and trapped me in this church, I genuinely don't know if you realize that, and the fact that you're still willing to help me fight against the church, you've come around to, I'm not going to punish you for kidnapping me later. You've done a good job, Alois.
No, I will not let myself be gloomy.
How about you go fishing?
Fishing, huh? That may brighten my mood a bit now that you mention it. I'm sure it must be even harder for you
to
fight
with
against
huge
your
kids would
students.
be fun, though.
When times are tough, just remember, you can always rely on your pal Alois.
No, you gotta have you've gotta have it in certain countries where there's the curtain that comes over and covers the ass. You gotta have that. That's then it's fine.
What? Randolph has fallen. He was a good person. It's a shame.
None of the voice acted characters care about Ladislava. Ladislava is just the characters who have dialogue above their head.
When someone close to you dies, you really feel the horrors of war. Please watch out for yourself.
Okay, I guess you were really close to her. Oh, right, I've got the honor quest handed. Lot of people dying. Lot of people dying.
Yay! Thanks!
Yay! Thanks a lot. From now on, I'll do my absolute best to live up to the standards on a set for all merchants. I've opened up shop. I hope you'll pay it a visit or three, Professor. Oh dear God, don't raise an honor clone. Don't raise an honor clone. Please don't. I don't want that. I want nothing to do with that. Actually, shops. I gotta do these
There's
shops.
unrest. I hope they...
I have to do these shops while I'm here. You can only do them when you're in expert. I gotta remember that. Oh, you know, you've just got the... You've got these things. Which some of them would probably be good, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. What I do need to do is go to this one, I believe.
Hello there.
Do you sell the... Yeah, you sell smithing stones.
This one, yes?
I've been running low on smithing stones, so I'm just gonna buy like as many as I fucking can. There we go. There we go. I had that issue when I was setting up things off camera to get ready for a stream of just like, oh shit, I've got like no fucking
return soon, please.
Smithing stones to actually repair shit. Whoopsies. My bad. Oh, there's still the veggies and stuff. And more gifts.
Come again.
Yeah, that was the main thing I'm gonna get there. Now we're gonna go upstairs because there's probably there's a shitload of people upstairs this time around. Absolute fuck ton of people all just hanging up out here. Hi everyone, why is there so many people up here? Hey Manuela. Hey Dad. Hey Santa's office! Woo! Get fucked, nerd! Eat shit! Get fucking... Do you really have a... Do you have a painting of the fucking Immaculate One inside your goddamn office? Wow, they weren't even being subtle about it. I mean, I guess they were because I never noticed it, but still.
How have we come to this? Fighting the Archbishop and her knights?
If you could have saved him. No, here, I didn't want to save Sedith. Flame because she may literally be a child mentally. Fuck Sedith, I don't care. Like, if it happens, fine, but I wasn't gonna go out of my way for Sedith. I was not gonna go out of my way for Sedith. I was willing to go out of my way for Flame because she, again, may literally be a child mentally despite being a millennia old. Fuck Sedith. If Sedith is gonna question Rhea as much as he has and realize how fucked up she is, because he was definitely coming around to that idea more and more and more, but still just being like, nah, but I'm gonna fight for her and stuff like that, fuck him. Fuck that guy. And also, he seems to be pretty integral to her keeping like such a rule on Fodlan for the last millennia. So he like seemed to have a way more active part than he let on beforehand. So fuck that guy. Fuck Sedith. He's a prick. But Flame. But I don't know how much Flame's personally responsible. So I was willing to go out of the way off. And also, Manuela, you ask how did it come to fighting the Archbishop and her knights? We declared war on the church. That was kind of the entire goal. How did it come to this? Doing what we set out to do? I could never have foreseen this.
I'd never imagined. I hate this so much.
Manuela, I get that it might suck, but also, we literally declared war on the church and you decided to stick with us. We said it was fine if you go. Like, we did say this, that, like, Edelgard made a specific point that anyone who wants to leave can, and we're not going to do anything. She made a specific point about that. You decided to stay. I just don't know how this took you by surprise. Fuck said, yeah, he's one of the most male characters that people support. I think I like people who play Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Professor, I tried. I gave treatment to everyone I could, but lives were still lost. The infirmary is as much a morgue right now as it is a place of care and healing.
Oh, that's why we're not allowed in there, because it's just filled with bodies. Like, I get people being upset and it being difficult for people to do this. I'm not at all, like, criticizing people for feeling bad about what we're doing. It'd be concerning if they didn't, which is why it's kind of concerning for Edelgard that Edelgard's pretending she doesn't feel this stuff, because she absolutely does.
There's a school of sorcery in Ferdiad, which is staffed by the top minds of magical research.
I just don't get how you're surprised by it. Oh, they actually do magic in Ferdiad. Well, there is actually magic in Fargus. I guess I've never seen one. I guess everyone that I've seen from Fargus who does anything have all been, like, physical combatants, so I haven't seen any of their mages.
The study of crests and sorcery should not be separate.
Oh, yeah, no, like, Marianne, Mercedes. And, what's Mercedes' friends? I constantly forget her name. The girl with orange hair. I constantly forget her name. But I think those three mages. I'm trying to think back to when we fought them in, like, the second mock battle. And I'm pretty sure those three were mages. And that's the one. Study of Press and Sorcery should not be separate.
I've often thought I should pay them a visit someday. I never imagined I might end up invading the place with an army, though. Not how I imagined it at all.
It's kind of funny that this is how it's gone. I'm so proud I knew that. Marianne is Golden Deer? Oh. So are the only mages then in Blue Lions Mercedes and Annette? Because Ingrid's not. Ingrid is Pegasus. Fuckboy's Lance. Didu is Sword, I'm pretty sure. So is Dimitri. Or Dimitri might be Lance. I'm pretty sure he's Lance when we used him in the DLC.
That reminds me.
Felix, I think, is Sword.
You must know about the Western Church in the Kingdom and the Eastern Church in the Alliance.
We heard a lot about this before. So Western Church was rebelling before. Well, parts of it.
But you probably don't know about the Southern Church. It used to exist a long time ago in Enbar.
Okay, so there was like an official church capacity in Adresha at some point.
About 120 years ago, they had a massive insurrection.
They have said that like Adresha and the church have like, despite literally being the thing that started everything, they've separated more over time. So this is how. Ingrid could be ones that she has no weaknesses in magic. Fuckboy could be magic if you unlock his buddy talent. Okay. Well, we've got people here who can do magic if you teach them it. I mean, that's literally by look with faith magic.
The bishop of the Southern Church who participated was exiled by the furious emperor. After that, the Empire reconciled with the Central Church, but relations continued to be strained. That history has probably laid the groundwork for the current antagonism among the Empire's citizens.
Okay, yeah. When did they start splitting up and everything like that? Because again, Adresha was founded by the church originally. I mean, it has been a millennia, so, you know, shit happens, but there's something specifically 120 years ago. Okay.
There are stories of heroes' relics 1,000 years ago, of which we have no real evidence today. So many, in fact, that I'm led to wonder if those relics are nothing more than legends.
They could just be hidden underground somewhere at this point.
Especially since we know of relics like those passed down in the families of the 10 Fodlan elites.
What about, like... What about the relics that fucking, Balthus and Yuri have? Don't they literally have extra relics themselves? Without knowing what character strengths and weaknesses are, there are at least two people who know magic in each house. Okay.
Well...
Sorry, I accidentally disconnected my phone because I'm really smart and talented. Hey, Bernie.
I've got a dream, you know. I don't know if it'll come true, but it's nice to hope.
What's up?
Remember when I went to Bridget with Petra?
I drew a picture of some of the flowers I saw there.
Aw. Oh, they're mentioning a paralogue in, like, Explore, dialogue. That's cool.
Next time, I want to go even farther. Maybe Dagda. Maybe even past that.
Oh, it's artificial though, right? Balthus, I think Yuri's was too. Yeah, Balthus did say that it's like a relic, but it's not explicitly one yet. Yeah, Balthus did mention that. I forgot about that, yeah. It was just like, if you see something that looks like a relic, and they did mention it isn't one, but it's been, like, artificially made. So not made out of the actual bones of a dragon. Just something similar, I guess? Really makes me wonder what artificial relics are then, considering we now know what relics are.
I want to fill a whole book with drawings of the biggest plants I see. And the carnivorous ones especially. Oh, I hope I get the chance.
Bernie's character arc to becoming a worldwide explorer. Hell yeah. I want to stay in my room all day, every day too. I want to explore the entire fucking world. Or at least 2 other countries that aren't the one I'm in. I keep forgetting that Folden itself isn't one country. It is 3 countries. So is Folden? So Folden as a whole, what does that count as? It's not weed. God, could you imagine carnivorous weed? So what do you count Folden as a whole? Because Fargus, Adrestia, and Leicester, they're countries. So what does Folden as a whole count as? Is it just a continent? Because there are things that physically border with it. Elmira physically borders Folden, but I don't know if that stops it from being a continent. I live in Australia. As far as I'm aware, a continent's completely isolated. So I don't actually know. I don't actually know when it comes to, like, other continents in our world. I guess... I don't know. Again, I live in Australia, so our continent is a single country, and it's an island. So, I don't know. But I guess continent would be the thing that Folden as a whole counts as. Because, again, like, Bridget's off the coast, but Elmira, when we saw it, when we were being attacked by people from Elmira before, it's a physical border. Like, there's a mountain range that connects the two.
This was a trying month, but we did manage to hold Garrig Mach. If only just. The power of Set in Flame was certainly a sight to behold. The Archbishop's supporters were strong.
Not as strong as us, though.
But with this victory, we have all but cornered the Church of Seros and its knights.
Yeah, surely the church is pissing their dicks right now, considering what we did.
The goddess above shall give way to the darkness that has long dwelled below.
Just fucking laugh. Jesus Christ. Alright, supply run! Bring me some chickpeas. I really want some fucking hummus.
I have a request for you.
Taking care of business. So ensure the safety of traveling merchants, take down bandits on Trend Road. Once you put this quest, a new merchant will appear in the marketplace. Oh, that's what it's for. That's why I did that. It's quite unlucky you got on the map. I did so well, though. I did so well. Even with all of the luck. Folden's a continent. There it is. There it is. So I guess continents can still share a physical land border with other places. I mean, thinking about it, I'm pretty sure Europe physically is connected to Asia. Possibly also Africa. Or Asia's connected to Africa, like physically land-wise. And North and South America, I do think, have a connection. There might be a canal that goes through it, but I do think they do have a physical land connection in some capacity. Again, I'm in Australia, so continent for me just means something completely different because of what I'm used to. Trade among merchants is boom since we annexed the Alliance territories. This is all well and good, but we should not leave them defenseless less disaster strike. Alright, so we have a quest one. So we have so we know one of the battles that we're going to be doing this month, because we've got a quest for it. Wait, gather resources. Do I already have them?
This was a trouble with the goddesses.
Do I have the items? Do I have a Zanardo fruit and 2 chickpeas? Do I have those things? That's not it. Storehouse. I have a Zanardo fruit there. Do I have 2 chickpeas? I don't have any chickpeas. How am I meant to make hummus? Or curry? Or chili. I use chickpeas in a lot of my dishes. And again, they said the continent of Foldland. Ah, that was almost a year ago for me, so I'm not going to remember that. Can I go to the merchant? To any of them down here? Sell chickpeas. I should learn how to make hummus at home. Only places around me that sell hummus. It's incredibly expensive.
Hey, welcome.
I should learn how to make hummus. I've now realized this. I've now realized this.
Hello there.
Okay, so ingredients aren't really a thing you can buy here.
Return soon, please.
I thought you could buy ingredients.
Welcome.
Where do I normally get ingredients from then?
Come again.
Is it the shit that I just steal from fucking people? Does items sell them? No. Where do I normally get ingredients from? When I sell the first word, you get to finish. Yay.
Here's my thought.
This year's been fucked. This year's been fucked. And also, this game is way longer than what people said it would be. We're like 120 hours into this route. Game is way longer than what people said.
Hey.
Let's go. Okay, I don't know where to get chickpeas from. So let's eat some morale meals. Morale meals. There we go. Okay, out of the bonds, out of the people who love this fucking shit, and out of the people who we want to fuck, I also gotta go downstairs and talk to people as well. I keep forgetting about Abyss. I'm sorry, Abyss. Okay, so who is on this list? Who wants to talk to people and do things? Out of our, like, main squad. Edelgard's a good one for, like, a lot of people. Edelgard with Hubert, well, not Ferdinand, because I want to do Ferdinand and, Hubert, because they're gonna do that. You'll do 3 reps the best 6 years, give or take. Will I beat all of Fire Emblem 3 houses before I beat all of Final Fantasy 14 online? No. No, not even close. No, I still want to do Ferdinand and Hubert, because those two have just been stubborn. It's taken so fucking long for them, so they have to wait. I guess if you have 2 people eat, and one of them doesn't like the food as much, does that affect how much support points they get? I'm now realizing I just assumed that people have to both love the food to eat it to get the most benefit from it, but I don't actually know if that's true. Well, Elle has what? Hubert, Ferdinand, Lynn, and Cass. Cass is there. Yes. Okay. So we could do Elle and Cass for this. Hubert doesn't even like this. Ferdinand is Manuela, who does like this. We can do that one, but that's a side one. Lynn doesn't like it. Okay, so Elle and Cass, because they both like this, and it's the morale thing. So we're gonna do that one. We'll do that one.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
I don't know.
I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
I don't know how I know. No trial and error, just literally reading off a list. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Now we have things. Okay, so, where's the pheasant eggs? Where's the fucking pheasant eggs? I was about to say, if I can't make this anymore, it's the only thing that these two actually like, together. There we go. There we go.
I know you prefer tea. I'll prepare some if you like.
I appreciate that they don't want to murder each other at the dinner table anymore.
No, I will have coffee. It has been a while. You sit here while I pour us each a cup.
I appreciate they don't want to murder each other anymore. Now that they realized, hey, you like tea, hey, I like coffee. That was the extent of them not wanting to beat the shit out of each other anymore. Okay. Ferdinand has, people that have already eaten everything. I just say it with Ferdinand. Who have I got left? It's hard for me to actually focus on what I need to fucking do. Petra and Linhardt. That's an important one. Petra and Linhardt. Or Linhardt and Lysithia, which is literally written right there. So I'm gonna do that. Linhardt and Lysithia. There we go. But I have a lot of fucking time to spend just doing shit now. Like, wow.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Are any of these options chilies? Because that's what I want to eat. I'm gonna assume ramen's not here. Curry probably is. I think some of them are curry. What of these would I like? Pheasant roast with berry sauce. I've never had pheasant. So I don't know how it compares to like chicken or anything like that. Pickled rabbit skewers. I don't think I've ever tried rabbit, but I have smelt rabbit being cooked. No thank you. Daphne stew, minced poultry and onions boiled with salt. Well, it's stew, I'd like that. Meat skewers. Fox. Okay, I've never tried fox meat. Pheasant, I've never tried. Oh, curse all this medieval dishes. Someone actually made one of the dishes from this game. Where is Brian David Gilbert making literally all of them? Pasta with a blend of fresh veggies from Rosemary's and Foldland. I'm not a massive fan of pasta, but I do like a good pasta. Onion with white trap, nope. Red turnip, nope. Don't like turnips. Fish, nope. Fish sandwich, nope. Bourgeois pike, it's fish, no. Fish, no. Whitefish, no. Super spicy fish dango. So dango exists in this game, but it's fish dango, no. Sauteed pheasant and eggs. Scrambled eggs. That is no to the scrambled eggs part, but the other parts maybe. Garlic muck meat pie. Fucking classic Australian meat pie. Like things like that the most. A rich dish consisting of Verona and sauteed. That's fish. No. I was about to ask what Verona is, but it has sauteed fish in there. No. Fish. No. Fish. No. Fish. No. Half of these dishes are just fucking fish. It's almost like the fishing's a mechanic in this game, so that's where you're gonna get most of your food from. It's all the fucking sweets. Beast meat teppanyaki. Okay, I'd probably like that. I'd probably like that. Vegetable stir fry, absolutely. Tomatoes, cabbage, chickpeas, yeah, definitely. Fish. Jerky, I like jerky. Cheese, bird meat again. What bird meat? Like, is it just pigeon? Meat pie. I'm still searching for. Yeah, if you don't live in Australia, meat pies won't be hard to get. Meat pies are so fucking common here. They're so fucking common. Any standalone bakery will sell them here. And then, like, a lot of coffee shops also sell them here. There's a lot of fish dishes here. I'd probably hate living in this country. I'd probably hate living in Fulton. Most of the stuff they cook is fish. It's almost like every single country has a massive coastline. So they do a lot of fishing. Don't point out I also live in a coastal city. A lot of fucking fish dishes exist here as well, and I don't like it either. Sorry, who am I eating with? Who's left? So, okay, Euretza and Constance. That's one that's still to do. Euretza and Constance. That's one. Basically, at this, out of the people who haven't eaten, there's Euretza and Constance. I guess I could just do... I could just do Petra and Dorothea, just to ensure that they fuck at the end. I could do that. Because the only other... Like, Dorothea has basically no one left to support with, because Dorothea, you know, gets around. And also, she's an answer. And Petra is just Hubert and, Elle and Lynn. And, like, all of them have eaten, so... Petra has a lot of people to eat with. Where's... Okay, Dorothea and Petra. Dorothy and Petra sitting in a tree. Lesbian. There we go. There we go. I think I misspelled lesbian there. Don't worry about me. I can spell. Don't worry about it.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
Dorothea, I still don't know what the fuck you mean by that. I'm still confused every time I hear you say that.
I would be liking that greatly.
I still have no idea what the fuck you're talking about when you say, I don't know if I like this. Woman, you're confusing. Okay, Constance and Euretza. Is there anything they would both like? Probably not. I'm just trying to look for one of their faces and see if the other face is there. Like when we go into the menu. It seems like the answer is... Oh, here we go. Oh, it's Saga and Cream. Ah, it's the fucking... Ah. There's something there, but I can't actually do it. Grumble! 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 Okay. It sucks that everyone can only eat once. It sucks that people can only eat once, because there's so many people here who want to eat more. Oh, there's one right here! It just doesn't show either of their fucking faces. Pheasant roasted berry sauce. Everyone loves pheasant roasted berry sauce. I probably like the berry sauce. I've never had pheasant, so.
Ooh,
I forgot how stats constant
This
was.
is exactly the meal I've been craving.
I forgot how stat she was.
This food brings fond memories.
But time was very good for the chest of people in the Ashen Wolves, including the men. Have you seen Balthus? Fucking hell. Okay. So who's left to eat? Fuckboy, you. Bernadetta. Does Bernadetta have any supports left? I don't think she does. Oh, wow. There, we got some. Nice. I don't think so. Yeah, but yeah, Bernadetta has been really good with the supports. Bernadetta's another one of the characters like Dorothea who's just like, yup, I've cleared out the whole thing. I could do Fuckboy and Dorothea, but I don't want to do that in case she accidentally isn't gay at the end of the game. Okay. So, we'll do the sports later because I'm probably just gonna give gifts to people. One of the things I like about the characters is that they reflect so I said the VA that voices them. For example, Dorothea's VA is also by in real life. And Fuckboy has a hidden talent magic because his VA used to do some magic tricks. Nice little details that when you dig into the stuff that went into making this game. That is awesome. And also, yeah, you listen to Dorothea's voice actor, and it's just like, yeah, it sounds pretty fucking convincing that she is flagrantly bisexual. And, oh, that makes sense, because the voice actor's bisexual as hell. We gotta go to Abyss. Also, I've got 4 points left. I can just do that for training with Byleth. And I can just focus on being trained by the people who Byleth wants supports for, just to get a bunch of support. Because Byleth has so many supports left in her. Hanneman, Cass, Ferdinand, Manuela, and Yuritsa. Oh, we're gonna do the Yuritsa one.
Hello.
So we have to get trained by Yuritsa. Because that'll also just give us supports for that. And then just give gifts to people as Byleth, just to see how that fucking goes. And then also just do that, wow! Wow! Byleth got a case of the zoomies! Look at her fucking go! Wow, 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 look at her go! Oh, look how far she goes! Meow, 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 meow. Dorothea's VA also streams on Twitch. Does Dorothea's VA do this with Byleth? I do appreciate the trend of more and more voice actors being like streamers and online people and stuff like that. Just the cool thing of like modern times.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. As you know, I'm the anointed alpha of Abyss, but this lady's been standing watch for a while. She can probably hear us talking even now.
Yeah, because she's literally right fucking next to us.
Yes, I can. I'm here by order of Lord Hubert. That is all I'm at liberty to reveal at present.
Ow. Hubert's just like, can we make sure the vampires downstairs aren't plotting a revolution? Ugh. That'd be nice.
Wow, impressive.
That's our thing.
You've really got an knack for this, lady. Ever think of making this a full-time gig?
Of course you.
I could use the company. I mean, the backup.
Ask her out, you coward.
My mission concludes at the end of the month. Deepest apologies.
No! Stay forever! Aww, Abyss Keeper's lonely. Aww. Poor guy. Poor Abyss Keeper. Sorry, Abyss Keeper, you will forever be maidenless, or whatever the Elden Ring reference is. Okay, there are now people actually praying down here to this. There are people now actually praying to this statue. You have unlocked offer right now, and you can now use renown to acquire weapons and items in this company after his boyfriend left. I can dump so much stuff here to get renown points. I mean, most of it's probably not worth it, but I can give out a bunch of Taotao's pikes. You can turn money into this stuff depending on some of the items. Like, what's, like, am I ever going to use root vegetable seeds? Probably not. So just burn all that, right? Who gives a shit? There we go. Yeah, there's people here down here actually praying to that, which I think is something that I did for this. Did the library give any indication on what this is? I remember the more fucked up parts about like the heroes relics from the library. And how a lot of it was about food. Okay, well something's happening down here. Something is happening down here nowadays. It's pagan. Considering how much of the food upstairs is like fish and everything like that, and if it's not fish, it's pheasant. It'd be pretty difficult to be pagan around here.
So about this surprise attack. It's all over if the details leak, yeah? I know my shoulders are broad, but you sure you want to lay a secret like that on them?
I appreciate that even Balthus is just like, are you sure you should tell me about this secret plan that's a secret? One of the best things I love when the VAs were from our friends game was Hubert's VA reading inspirational quotes in his menacing voice. God, that gave me the chills. I love how much Hubert just hams everything up, both from a voice acting perspective, but also Hubert as a character does that deliberately because he likes being like that. I find it so fucking funny.
I'm no war hero. In fact, I'm a wanted man. If I were you, I wouldn't trust me with something that important.
She trusts you instead of
Wait a minute. By she, do you mean Edelgard? Huh, I didn't know she had eyes for me. Huh. I just got a sudden chill. Like someone's got it out for me. It's not you, is it? Nah, you wouldn't. Your shoes are too goody.
My shoes are too goody? Sorry, but miss, I must protect Edelgard. Fuck Rhea directly in front of her. My shoes are too goody? Are you sure about that, buddy? Are you sure about that?
Ferdiad at last. The very city where I struggled through school and mastered the art of spellcraft.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, spells in Ferdiad, so yeah, Constance got it on there.
So many memories are bound up there, and now it is to become a battlefield. I am a bit overwhelmed.
You're a bit overdramatic, I like it. Well, this is the brightest bulb in the drawer, or yeah. Yeah, not quite. With that acting talent, you should be on stage.
I am quite the thespian, it's true. You, on the other hand, need
I told you,
your
every one of our characters is so fucking gay.
To fool the enemy, one must first deceive one's allies. The walls have ears,
Dorothea
you know.
upstairs canonically by this fucking chick's a thespian. I told you, every single person we have is a fucking queer. I don't know why people fight me on this. The walls have ears. You know, down to Abyss, I'm not surprised by that. People are listening everywhere. Maybe we shouldn't be loudly talking in the echoing halls of the underground cavern about our secret plans that are secret. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. Just a possible idea.
What the?
Hello.
My friend and I were messing around the other day, and an Imperial General stopped to talk to us. If you've got that much energy, he said, you should fight for the Imperial Army.
Oh god, we've got recruiters down here. Some people don't like to be labeled the wrong term. She literally called herself a thespian. Come on.
Honestly, maybe we should think about it. What a pain. What an absolute pain.
What's the matter?
Concerned, are you? That's nice. A little too nice.
I'm trying to engage in casual conversation. Don't be a dick to me.
Here's a word of warning. If anyone here asks you for a favor, it's probably just a scam.
Someone's bitter. Jesus. Jesus. Oh yeah, we can get free shit from here. People get defensive when you don't address them as such. I'm talking about characters in a fucking video game though. That's the thing. That's the thing though. Training axe. Training sword. Killer Knuckles almost broken. I mean, it's literally a scrap heap. I shouldn't expect good rewards from it, right? Hey there.
Why, hello there.
So, it was 10,000 for this, right? It's fucking 10 goddamn thousand for this. Actually, it does show you here. It does already show you who was like... got like the biggest bonds at this stage. When the connect fates are people who can be connected. It is already showing that Dorothea and Petra are going to bone down so fucking hard the second the war ends. It's already showing that. So this actually shows us already who. It already shows that. Because the size of the hearts are different. Which is concerning at this stage because Lysithea and Hanneman is actually the highest. Sure, it doesn't change with the other sports. Well, yeah, once we max them out, because this is only for people who are maxed out for their supports, because, like, yeah. This is only for maxed out sports, so it could change with other ones that we have maxed out. Again, this is concerning that Lysithea and Hanneman is actually the one that's the highest here. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix that. Like, there's no characters that I have here who are like couple material for Lysithea. Though I guess the end thing doesn't have to strictly be romantic. Like, it could just be Lysithea and Hanneman work together to try and work out to do quest research, try and solve that. They might have the closest bond, but it may not be strictly romantic. That could be how it ends up going. I mean, I imagine this one's gonna be strictly romantic given the last sport of them, but you know. Because we can just look at this list and just go, okay, these are the people who are going to hook up at this stage with these people. And then we can just go in and use the renown to bump up other people or just ensure, hey, we're going to do this. Like at this stage, Dorothy and Petra are going to stay. Summoning on some romantic. Yeah, because it's just whoever has the most support. And not every single support is going to be romantic. Again, I would hope Lysithea and Hanneman's isn't. Considering... 1, the age difference, and 2, Hanneman met Lysithea when he was like 60 and she was like 14. So, I would hope that one wouldn't be romantic. But like here, okay, so it's going to be Dorothea and Petra. Those two are wiped out. Dorothea's already taken. Edelgard's already taken. So Lysithea and Hanneman. Petra's already taken. So at this stage, it would be Ferdinand and Bernadetta, who would probably end up together. Most of this is just Dorothea, because, again, most of these characters aren't finished. I have a lot of characters here who haven't actually finished any of their things. Oh my god, Lynn and Cass ending, let's fucking go. Lynn and Cass ending, let's fucking go. Okay, well at least this does show that Dorothea and Petra are, or like, that's the main one that I want to focus on. I mean, the main one I want to focus on, I don't have to worry about. But yeah, that's the main one I want to focus on. And they're the only ones who have a heart this big.
Come back soon.
So
now.
I've done well. At that at the very least. Wait, I forgot to talk to Yuri and Harvey. I forgot to talk to them.
Maybe.
The bird said that we'll be facing someone I know in our next battle.
The bird. I appreciate that Harpy is another character who gives everyone nicknames, but her nicknames are so much fucking weirder than Dorothea's. Like Hubie versus the bird. Right now it could change. Well, again, we just keep checking after. We check every month. We're down here every month. We check every month.
The lady who captured me after I ran away from my village. I wonder if she remembers me.
Oh! Oh, okay. That's a big fucking deal. Do you want to confront her?
Honestly, I don't want to go anywhere near her. But if I have to, it won't be much different than any other fight.
I don't want to discuss anything with her. She's like, get shocked every time I see Harpy. Yeah, the new outfit, right? And also the new hair. And just, it's Harpy.
That's how it goes, right? If we want to end this war, we have to keep charging forward, no matter who's on the other side.
The church smiles warmly on all who pay reverence. But defy them and, well, that's another story.
I'm familiar. I remember the words that Ray was saying to me.
The way the Knights of Seiros fight is cold-blooded and ruthless. Coming from me, you get the implications.
They literally tried to burn us in the last map. Like this is something that is consistently coming up. The knights of the church and the church itself are fucking ruthless. Like they keep making that a point. I mean, again, we saw that before, even in the first half of the game, where they're just like, yeah, execution, public beheadings of the Western Church revolters, fuck them. And then we get into the fight with them last time, and like other characters are mentioning, it's just like the way they fight is fucking weird and stuff like that. And again, unlike any fight that we had with any people in Leicester and stuff like that, they tried to burn down the forest while we're in it. Like that's just like a whole other level compared to what other people are doing, which is just normal fucking fight. Is everyone in Abyss okay?
Yeah, somehow. There are no good ways out of here, so we're lucky they never came through. So, Aryan Road next, huh? I've got some fond memories of that place.
So it may not be a matter of routes. I guess parts of it could be a matter of routes, but it's also a matter of supports for Harpy. Because there's some shit going on with Harpy, like what's happened to her, and just from what we've been doing here, we don't uncover it. A play that's also a live execution with a guy dressed as Nemesis. Oh yeah, that was like in the library. I don't know if that's happened anytime recently. But it was still something that they did, where they like it's not just, oh, let's recreate a play of like our victory over this dude. No, we're gonna make the dude who's playing the enemy someone who we're actually wanting to murder. He's more of a Blue Lions character. Well, yeah, if she's raised in well, I don't know if race is the right word, but if she was kidnapped by someone in Aryan Rod and then taken there, then yeah, it makes sense that she that has way more connection to it. So I can't believe that happens. Yeah, like the idea of just, it's not enough to execute this person. We're going to recreate a fucking act to do so. Okay, so we need to do we've got 4 routes of training. So you're Manuela, Yuritsa, Hanneman, Ferdinand, and Cass are the supports that Byleth needs. Now I'm fairly confident that Yuritsa, who I forget where he is. Where's Yuritsa? Is he upstairs? Where the fuck's Yuritsa? I forget where we saw him. Oh, he's over here, isn't he? Yeah, he's there. He has sword, so we can train up for sword. And this also gives us bond with Yuritsa, which is an important one.
The knight, the demon. The demon.
Hanneman might have faith. Oh, actually, I think Manuel has faith. Advanced drills. Teach me how to sword. Hell yeah. Yeah, Manuela has sword. And Manuela's upstairs. What can Hanneman train us in? It's worth checking that out. Because Hanneman and Biosport is also a good one. But just, I don't know what he can teach us that is like something I actually want to focus on. No, none of these. None of these. None of these. Nah, I'll pass. I'll make you an adjutant. Raising magic.
I'd never, Professor.
Too late to start focusing on the faith or my sword's already A. This is gonna get up, so I'll do this one. Good. It's bullshit. Ferdinand, Cass, Hanneman, none of them have good swords. None of them have good faith. They all kind of suck, actually. Okay. What can Ferdinand and Cass teach us? The menus are hard. Menus are hard. Fuck, shit, piss. I did it. I solved it, yay! Okay, what? Ferdinand! I was about to say, do you have authority? But I'm pretty sure Byleth has the highest authority. So someone trading a Byleth authority is useless. No one can even do it. Alright, yeah, this is nothing good. This is nothing good. Okay. So what do I spend my last time doing something? No, I don't want to do an advanced drill just for this. I guess I could sing. There's the sermon stuff. Actually, we can do the cooking here. That increases our stats for the month. The mechanic that I constantly fucking forget exists. I can do this. Actually, before I do any of that, Did Byleth one? Okay. So Byleth and Ferdinand have one right now. Byleth and Ferdinand have one. So I guess I don't need to worry about Ferdinand, actually. That one I better cross out. And Constance, but wow. Okay. So, yeah, we can do Manuela. We could cook here. I keep forgetting that this gives you stuff for the month. I constantly forget that. Magic, Dex, Speed, Luck, Defense, Charm. Speed? Speed's probably the best thing, right? Speed is probably one of the most useful. It's only one? It's only one. But considering how much speed some characters have, even, like, one speed can be the difference between getting attacked twice by an enemy and not getting attacked twice by an enemy. It's something that everyone could, well, except for Petra. Petra's already got enough speed. Probably won't help her too much, but out of everything else. Like, extra health, but 3 health, stuff like that. Magic would just be good for, like, a lot of characters, but not everyone. I'm gonna go with speed. I'm gonna go with speed. Manuela, how good are you cooking up speed fish?
My cooking is so good, it's been called seductive. Should I show you what I can do, Professor?
How is Manuela not bisexual? How is Manuela not bisexual? She's like Claude in this regard. How the fuck isn't she bi? She flirts with Byleth so goddamn frequently.
I do so enjoy cutting
Now, I
up
know it's because
vegetables in preparation
Byleth
to
as
cook.
well, but come on.
So I'll do that and leave you with the cleanup. Oh.
Yay, we did it. Ask Nintendo. The response is just gonna be that they're cowards. We can do some singing. I'm trying to think of things that I can actually spend time on for the month, and I forget what most of them are. There's the sauna. There's the sauna. You know what Dorothea says, who she might be? I think it's more so it's taken Dorothea for her to realize that she's actually bi, but also we very, very explicitly know that Dorothea has the effect on people of making them realize they're queer. Japan customs are different. I don't buy that bullshit for a fucking second. Normally the people who turn around and just say Japan just isn't as queer as no. People like to say that a bunch of queerness is added to Western media from Japan to appeal to Western stuff and stuff like that. And it's primarily complete and utter bullshit. It's way more common for stuff to be more queer in the original Japanese release and have that stuff removed coming to the West. That is way more common. The entirety of Sailor Moon would like to have a discussion with people who think otherwise. Oh! Ferdinand and Manuela, because they also need a bond together. And we need bonds with both of them as well. Oh, this is perfect. Ferdinand does not need faith at all, but this, for support reasons, this works well.
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
A different time back then? This game came out like 5 years ago.
This is no good. Sing from your diaphragm. Law. Get it? Law.
It's gonna take so long to get up to any other professor level. That is pretty much exclusively gonna be that. And they cast it because that's better. Gotta love how the solution is just no, it's not gay, it's incest. Genius. Genius. So smart. So smart. So big brains. There we go. Ferdinand. We're curious how Ferdinand's going. Okay, I mean, Sailor Moon and them being cousins instead of them being in a relationship.
What an interesting way of looking at life.
Yeah, again, it's very much gay, and then it was made less gay coming to the West. Again, this is like a lot of people like assume that stuff is made gay for the Western release compared to original Japanese releases, but from like how frequently things happen, it's way more likely that stuff is more queer in the original Japanese release, and the queerness gets toned down for the Western release. Like, that is way more frequently. Oh, you just gotta look at Splatoon 2 for that. Like, for a recent example, you just have to have a look at Splatoon 2. In Japanese, Marina is referred to as a maiden in love. towards Pearl and stuff like that, and like writes a fucking Yuri manga about her. And that's not what happens in the English version of the game. Look at a fucking what's her name? I'm forgetting her name. Because memory bad. Vivian in Thousand Year Door. Like again, and obviously I'm picking all Nintendo things right now because I'm playing a Nintendo game. But yeah, like that is, it's way more common for Queeness to be turned down for the Western release as opposed to added in for it. And people who say otherwise are lying, and likely knowingly so, because they have an agenda to push of trying to pretend that all of Japan is a bastion of conservative thought where no progressive or queer thought exists across the country, despite how blatantly obviously that is bullshit.
Ah, it is you. Just at the right time.
I'm just thinking of Nintendo examples because I'm playing a Nintendo game right now. I've had Ned. The right time?
There is something I wanted to discuss.
What's up, Ferdy?
Something about you.
Oh?
I am starting to believe that you are a true hero.
Aw, shucks, stop it.
You hold the Lost Crest, you wield the Sword of the Creator, and you lead everyone in battle against great enemies.
Are you saying I'm Nemesis? Is this going the way that you... Did you read the stuff in the Forbidden Library? I don't know if you want to imply that I'm Nemesis. Because it certainly seems like what you're implying right now.
Not only that, but you are a strategist.
Well, I don't know if Nemesis was a strategist, so...
You stand alongside rulers, supporting them, advising them. You do not seem particularly ambitious, and yet you accomplish so much.
Character. I mean, we kind of are ambitious. We're trying to literally change the fucking world at this point.
I am not exaggerating. Everything I said is true. I have been reading about the history of Fargus, you know. The kingdom's founder, Lug, the king of lions, had 2 advisors. One of them was Pan, the undesiring strategist. According to historical records, Pan wanted nothing for himself. He devoted himself entirely to Lug.
Hubert.
He had tremendous power, but he never seemed concerned about his legacy.
Hubert. You're talking about Hubert right now.
So in the old chronicles, there is hardly any mention of Pan's deeds. All that we know is that he helped Lug, his friend and leader.
To think someone could be so virtuous.
It is not surprising that you have never heard of him. I did not even know his name until recently. But when I watch how you conduct yourself, I feel that I am seeing the unknown deeds of Pan.
No, again, you're thinking of Hubert. One of them was Pan. And people say the game's not queer.
It is only a thought, of course, but it makes me feel rather happy. Even if it is not in the pages of a history book, a life can be full of achievement. I know that I will never be greater than Edelgard. She will always surpass me.
He's finally accepting that Edelgard is just too perfect for him to even come close to.
I am what I am.
And what I am is not Edelgard.
Like you and this undesiring strategist. I will do what I am called to do, even if no mark of me remains in the history books.
Aww. Aww. Where's my erasable pen? There we go. Now I can wipe out Ferdinand and Byleth. That's another one finished. Woo! We're actually getting some of them knocked out. How many more have we got? Yuritsa, Constance, Hubert, is that... No, one more ones. Nothing there. Yuritsa and Constance, that's not... Yeah, still only B for those 2. One of them... Yeah, this is only B, so there's still yet another level past this. There's still yet another level past this. I guess that's why it was so easy to get them to this, because it's getting them to B, not A, and A is going to be the hard one. Probably why. Probably why.
Hey.
Did you send
Just the
for
way he's
me,
like,
Emil?
"Hey." Why do you keep calling him Emil? Like, I know plotline history, there's something about it. But hasn't Eureka literally told you not to call him that? In that case, you shouldn't call him that.
Stop gossiping about me.
I feel like telling Constance to not gossip about someone's a losing fucking battle, buddy.
Gossiping? About you? Oh, you wound me, Emil. So what if your name falls from my lips now and then?
That's gossiping. Back for the buzz that I'm airing with Eureka. They're both playing hard to get. And by that I mean they both barely talk, so it's hard for them to have conversations to increase their support.
If you speak of my past, there will be consequences.
I am aware. I have been silent regarding you secretly being of House Bartels.
Alright, someone needs to tell me. Who do we know who's Bartels? Who do we know that's Bartels? I don't remember house names. I don't remember last names. It's taking me this long to remember Caspar von Berglies. I mean, if there's one that's easy to remember, it's Ferdinand von Ayer. But there's reasons for that. Mercedes? Probably is. Probably is. Okay, it is Mercedes? Alright, okay. Okay. Because you already said Mercedes' name before. So, okay. There it is.
No, when I speak of you, I bandy gentler truths, such as your fondness for kittens and ice cream.
Stop telling people that I have a soft side.
All the silly little details that make you seem human.
Constance, what the fuck is with the way that you say things?
Those details are nobody's business but mine.
Oh, Emil, do you have any notion what the rank and file say about you?
No.
They use words like unapproachable, menacing, and inscrutable.
Yeah, I think that's his point. Yikes, Constance. To be fair, half of the words that come out of Constance's fucking mouth the response is a yikes.
Regardless of your skill with the blade, fighting a war as if it were a long series of duels will end in death. And that is why I do what I can to ingratiate you with the soldiers you lead. No thanks necessary.
I see you are still unhappy with me.
Whatever do you mean?
Constance, for fuck's sakes.
The battlefield is solitary in the end. I've no interest in camaraderie with soldiers.
See, if anyone other than Eureka was saying this, I'd tell them off for it. But we know that Eureka has issues in terms of he struggles to not kill those close to him. So I get why he thinks this.
Are you implying that in combat, you are an utterly matchless warrior?
Do you remember when Fuckboy ruined your shit though? Or just in future playthroughs, likely when Lysithea does it?
That you can vanquish any foe single-handedly? That you need no cohort supporting you?
This just ties into the fact that I keep forgetting to give Eureka a battalion. By the way, someone yell at me to remind me. Give Eureka a battalion. I still don't think he has one.
How perfectly presumptuous. Even I can admit my reliance upon others.
Do you though? Constance, do you though? Are you sure about that? I'm not sure. Other than this one sentence, literally at this point, and when you're not in the fucking sunlight, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Eureka's not buying it either.
While you fight, who stands beside you to gauge the tide of battle?
Oh, Violet.
Who eliminates the archers aiming for you?
The,
Who
our
heals
archers.
whatever injuries you might sustain?
That's Lynn.
These are questions you should be asking yourself, Emil. I asked them for you because we are old friends.
Always quick to cut to the heart of the matter.
Just as you are ever an ache in my side.
Whatever. But there is a truth in your words. However, it is not up for discussion. Stop gossiping about me.
Okay, you might be right. Still knock it the fuck off, though.
I shall consider it.
Constance. Constance. You gotta appreciate this game, how just sometimes it's just, oh, by the way, these two characters have, like, fucking history of knowing each other and shit, and it just doesn't come up, like, unless you do the support. Like, Bernie talks about how she knew someone when she was younger and stuff like that, and Yuri's just like, yep, I was born in a shit situation that I ended up, like, murdering a bunch of people for my gang and stuff like that. And then you get a support with him, and it turns out, oh yeah, no, he was the one. And then you get Yuritsa, who we just talked to on his own the whole time, and he's just struggling with the whole Death Knight thing. And then Constance is always just up herself and just talking about, like, the fall of House Novella, and then they get dialogue. And so like, oh yeah, they knew each other in the past. And it's that shit that I was mentioning before about this game. How this game is just a constant series of just piecing together this giant jigsaw of fucking lore like it's a Dark Souls game. Just instead of being characters who all speak in ominous words and threatening sentences and in every single sentence with a villainous laugh. It's only Hubert who does that now, and everyone else talks like an actual normal-ish person to each other when you get those bits of dialogue with, to unravel all of the pieces and stuff like that. What I'm saying is that Fire Emblem Three Houses is the best Dark Souls game. What I'm trying to get at is this is the best Dark Souls game out there. Finally, these two. Finally, these two have gotten to A+. Fucking finally, Jesus.
Hello, Ferdinand. Wait, that aroma.
Oh my god, it's cologne. It exists. Well, the thing we love, especially in 3Fs, we have to remember a single detail of lore to help expand the universe. This is why I have Twitch chat. I don't remember the lore of a single playthrough, and I have so many more to get through. This is why I have Twitch chat to remind me.
Your nose is as sharp as ever, Hubert. Yes, it is a bag of fresh coffee beans.
Ferdinand has coffee. Pigs are flying. Why does Ferdinand have coffee? What?
Why did you buy coffee? You said you don't care for it.
This is immediately suspicious. This is immediately very suspicious.
My stance has not changed. Drab, bitter, with that muddy texture. If I have even a sip, my hands start to tremble.
You and me both, Ferdinand. Finally! Finally someone who can describe what I think of coffee. Finally someone to... He didn't use the word sewage, so not quite there, but he's getting there. But he's getting there describing what I think of it.
Rather harsh. What are you doing with it, then?
Well, you see, but wait a moment. What is that? Is that an imported tea from the East?
Oh my god, did these fucking two... Did these two... Oh my god. Oh my god.
It is indeed keen eyes.
Did they actually? Oh my god.
Flaunting my favorite drink right in front of me. And you do not even drink tea. Fiendish.
People who like coffee. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense to me. People liking coffee in the real world's a plot hole.
It is for Edelgard, I assume.
It isn't, is it?
Before I answer that, I would like to know what you are doing with the coffee.
Oh my god, these two.
Well,
Oh my god, these two! Oh my god!
Is it a gift? Perhaps for someone you fancy?
A gift, yes. For you.
Oh my god! The fucking blush! Is it a gift for someone you fancy? Yeah, it's for you!
Who is the unlucky... Did you say for me? This coffee is a gift for me. Have I heard you correctly?
He's more flabbergasted than with Bernadetta. He's got his eyes fully open.
Yes, that is what I said. A noble does not go back on his word. Just take it.
Ferdinand is straight blushing. Well, not straight blushing. Not quite that.
I should decline.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Why? The thought of receiving a gift from you, unbidden and unreciprocated, fills me with revulsion.
Oh, Hubert. Oh, come on. Hubert. Come on. Stop playing hard to get.
Therefore, accept this tea as a gift from me.
From me? Are you certain? I would hate to deprive the intended recipient of such a fine tea.
That would be difficult to do, since I bought it with you in mind.
These fucking fruits, I swear to God.
Oh, in that case, thank you. What? You were planning to give this to me all along?
That is what I said.
Oh my god! Oh my god, these two!
Really?
Holy shit! Oh my god, these two! Oh my fucking god!
Only one thing to do. We must take a tea break.
Very well. But tea is not what I will be drinking.
Of course.
I
will make you
I
some
can't
coffee.
fucking handle it!
Then I will prepare the tea.
Oh my fucking god! Holy shit! That is the gayest fucking thing in this entire game so far! That is the gayest thing we've seen so far in this entire fucking game! Like, Edelgard and Byleth are off in the corner making out, looking at these two, being like, Jesus, tone it down! Oh my god. Meanwhile, Dorothea's just smugly just like, finally to admit that they're fucking gay for each other. Dear God. Like, that support, that support could have just been Hubert walking up to Ferdinand and just being like, Ferdinand, I desire you carnally. Will you please make passionate love to me? And Ferdinand just being like, nothing would make me happier than to embrace you as my lover. And then it just immediately cuts to them fucking. And that would not have been as gay as what we actually got in the fucking game. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. All of their bickering, all of their fucking bickering up to this point. Has just been them hiding their feelings for each other. Can't fucking handle it. It was just so incredibly gay. Just like, so fucking gay. I love it. Oh my god. Oh, that's the best. Oh, that's just the... Oh, fuck yeah. We really do have an entire house of queers. There's none left. There's none left. It's fucking all of them. It's absolutely every single one of them. Assuming Cass is fine with asexuality being included with queerness. I'm fine including ace people into my queer umbrella, but that's up to them to decide if they want it. But assuming that it's all of them. It's fucking all of them. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I can't fucking handle that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. They were the ones left that I wasn't quite sure whether, like, they were the two where I'm just like, oh, they could be, but I'm not quite, and it turns out they're the gayest of the lot. They're gayer than all the others somehow. Impressive. Impressive. Thank you, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Jesus fucking Christ. Wow. Okay. I can't handle this shit anymore. What were we doing? What were we doing? I think we're done with the explore thing. But oh my fucking god. Oh my god. It's just so gay. Just like these two buying tea and coffee for each other. They both fucking hate the other. But they're just buying it for each other and then just fucking blushing when they're giving it to. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You already say how much actual fucking he's a B, right? Because he can use the B words. Oh my fucking god. Oh. I fucking cannot. He needs one of these. Like he just does. I know the stats are important that like the battalions can give you. But it's also about the thing. Like I could do absorption here because it hits a huge fucking radius. It doesn't do that much damage. But a huge radius might be good. Because sometimes gambits are good for just doing a shitload of damage. Sometimes gambits are just really good for stopping people from moving. And that might work out well with Yuritsa because he's on a horse. If there's like a bunch of people who are just causing a problem that are kind of close to each other, if he runs over with this, then he can target them and just stop them from moving for a while. So that might be an idea. Because like we have Resonant Flames, which does more damage. Oh, actually, the hit of absorption's really fucking low. Ugh. Should I put on Manning? I know from experience. Yeah, they're important here, honestly. There's been definitely times where I would absolutely lose without it. So this gives less useful stats to him. Actually, he has magic. Yuritsa does have magic. He can use thunder. It's not very useful, but he does have it. But the Gambit here does more damage and has a better chance of hitting, and it has range to it. Like, because this gives health back, but it's so low chance of hitting. Then I go for this one. Go for that one. He just needs something. I constantly forget to give him one. Everyone else has one. Like I went through and made sure that all the characters that I use consistently have a battalion when I went through everyone's things to make sure they all have one. I decided to do that with him. Okay, so resources. I don't have chickpeas. I don't know where to get chickpeas.
Okay.
Head to battle. We're gonna do that, and that is also battle. I think we're done for the explore. We've used all of our time. Well, I can give gifts to people from Byleth that need supports there, but I'm not gonna focus on that now, because like we're still at battles and stuff, so it may not be necessary right now. Maybe next month or so. Not to mention typing Gambit. This example, the Gambit Blaze, well, it's powerful and normal and hard. It's almost impossible to hit on Maddening unless you stand to someone with good charm. Yeah. Ones that have a low chance of hitting are going to be like dangerous. I mean, that's literally why I'm using the one for Yuritsa. I've gotten unlucky with misses with Gambits already. I've already gotten quite unlucky with that, so yeah. I should probably give Byleth and Dorothea Gambit ones that are just really hard to hit because they would have the highest charm. Dorothea from just being a dancer, and Byleth because of the absurd amounts of tea parties she throws for some reason. Okay, instruct. So just go across the board, just instruct everyone. I can't remember which characters I was focusing on. Oh, obviously Lysithea. Lysithea is obviously an important one. Lysithea is an important one because she's still not an 8. There we go. Fuck yeah, perfect. Fuck yeah, perfect. Good. No. Grades or perfects only. Nope, never mind. Okay. Oh, there is supports. This does give you support, so doing these ones. Doing these ones would be good. I can do the axe for you, because yeah, you're at A for Knuckles, and somehow not at an A for axe. Ever since we gave Cass the Knuckles, he's been going really, really well for them. So he's just he's hardly used the axe. Exhaustive Strike.
I'll get it next.
Like, it is just amazing how much better he is with the Though to be fair, Knuckles are just really good in themselves because they hit twice guaranteed, unless they do a lot of fucking speed. So, you know, they're pretty good no matter what. And the other ones are like Hanneman, Manivol, and Yuritsa. They're the ones we do when we have extra space for training, not ones that we focus on right now. Okay. I could keep leveling up Lynn's Raisin Magic just to see what he gets. I could just do that.
Tell me,
12 Archie's Gambits that will hit and do this in our trials once out, flashing insane amounts of damage with low accuracy. I mean, that's important on this. I've just been ignoring it. I've been going big or going home. Which usually results in me going home, but, you know. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I feel like most of my training right now is not going to make a massive amount of difference. Just because, yeah, it's going to take so long to get from A's to above that, so. Like, look at all the like, I can just pump training into here, and it just, like, it does, like, 5% of a level nowadays. I mean, it's free, and it's still worth doing, but, you know, it's just not, like, a massive amount. Getting everyone to A's is pretty good. If they get past that, then it's fine. Jesus Christ, Petra! Jesus Christ, Petra! Wow! Wow! You know what? Keep going for the axes. Fuck it. I want to see my wife get to S on axe. I want to say that. There we go. Do we have support? We finished the supports for both this. We just finished Bedmans. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do them. Of course, Petra gets all perfects. It is just amazing how consistently over the top Petra is. Even when it comes to this aspect. It's all perfects everywhere. It's amazing how consistent it is. The group task, who do I have for that now? They're finished. Their support is done. So who do I put on sports for here? Probably Edelgard. Edelgard has the most amount of supports left to do, other than Byleth. So it's probably important. Hey, Mikey! I do see you there. I'm looking at that thing, but I also see a pop on my phone. Hey, Mikey! What's up? You're probably Edelgard than someone. Actually, if it's going to be Edelgard, then we should probably put it as 7 armor. Just so she gets bonuses for that. Okay, so she has Hubert, Ferdinand's, Lynn, and Cass. Probably Cass, just because Cass is good at it. We'll go for that. There we go. There we go.
Professor, I've something I'd like to ask you.
What's up, Hanneman? My game is probably way too loud. It's probably echoing a lot. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. When I do nothing but fight, my spirits falter and I lose things. The will to keep things tidy. That is when my room falls to disorder and my spirits falter even more. Is there no way to break this cycle? Sure, you could ask anyone to help you clean it up. Take short breaks, do something that raises your spirits. What if you let it get messy? Just not too messy. Do something that raises your spirits.
What a superior answer.
My spirits are falling. How do I fix this? Do something that will lift your spirits.
Professor?
Your wisdom is uncalculable. Seeing as I have to strike others in battle occasionally, I'm set on studying reason. Magic is still the best way to avoid an awful bore of ordinary weapons. Wow. He straight up wants to just go exclusively into reason for the training. Given how often you heal, that's probably not a bad idea. Given how often you heal, you'll be naturally getting that, and I think you're already at A or A+ for Faith, so why not? Why the hell not, right? Why the fuck not? It's the gayest fucking thing I've ever seen in a video game, I swear to God.
It will be easier together.
This is the gayest thing I've ever seen.
Let's try our best. We finished.
It's the gayest I've ever seen. I can't get over it, I'm sorry. I just cannot get over it. I can't. There's a bunch of skill ups for all the characters that we don't
Perhaps
use. Hell
I'll
yeah.
expand.
It's all. I'm finding my focus.
Yeah, go Shamir! All these characters that I've recruited into my army, and they don't do anything. Get over what? I saw the gayest thing I've ever seen in a video game today. Oh wow, even more supports! Hey! Their group task worked out really well. They have a support with each other now. Yeah, no, I did a, if you know the supports in this game, and you know the one I'm referring to, you probably know which one I mean when I say the gayest thing I've ever seen. But I saw Hubert for its A+ support. Which, very much, the gayest thing I've ever seen in a video game.
Huh? What's wrong, Edelgard?
I feel like I don't get anywhere near enough interactions in these two, but I like whenever they do.
Why do you ask?
You always look at me funny, but right now you're looking at me more normal.
You can seem rather oblivious, but then you go and shock me with your keen insight.
The guys, there are many others I compete with that one. I don't know. It was pretty fucking gay. Dang it, I missed it. I need to tell everyone in the Discord about it. I imagine there's a lot, given your responses, dang it, I missed it. I imagine there's a lot of people in the Discord have been waiting for that one too. It was extraordinarily fucking gay, so I imagine there's people who are hanging for that one. I knew you'd act to it that way. I broke down laughing. I still am breaking down laughing. I lost my fucking mind.
Whoa, that's a little harsh.
Is it? You only have yourself to blame for the reputation. As for me, I've always thought of you as something of a victim.
A victim?
What is that supposed to mean?
Why does everyone bully Cass? Poor Cass.
I mean, you're a victim of Fodlan's antiquated system of nobility.
Oh, that does make sense. I mean, Cass seems fine with where he is. But also, that's just how Cass reacts to most things, I feel.
You're skilled and you work hard, yet you still play second fiddle to your less capable older brother. Even still, you fight on, not allowing yourself to be discouraged by it all.
Well, he acts like he isn't. Whether he is or not, we'll find out in a few seconds, I guess.
People like you help to fuel my fire. If I can only smash this rotten system, I could save you.
You've always got a whole lot to say about your grand plans for the future.
Just hear me out. I've realized that I was wrong about you. I can now see that you found a way to live the life you want to live.
Yeah, Cass isn't living like... Cass has said many times. I wasn't listening, I guess. Although I don't think he ever said it to Edelgard. But Cass has said multiple times that he's just like, he doesn't want the life that like a crest bearer would have. He's mentioned that before.
Simply put, you love working hard, and you love training. You don't know the meaning of surrender. I never thought such a genuine person could really exist.
That's a lot to take in. You're not too far off, though. I try to live life the way I want to.
Yeah. Edelgard saw him as just being like someone who works like this, but doesn't like works as hard as Cass does. Which, for Cass's not paying attention to other people that much in the past that he has had, he's never been one for like he's always been a hard worker, and he's never been one for the like to try and get the spotlight. He's always been that type of person ever since we first met the dude. But this is Edelgard we're talking about, like... she is going to see someone like that and just be like, this is bullshit because of the system. Which, don't get me wrong, it still is. It still shows that the system is bullshit, that Cass gets looked over because of the older brother aspect. But, like, it's still good that, like, that system still shouldn't be done that way. But it's not a case of, oh, we get rid of it, now Cass can take what is rightfully his. He doesn't want it in the first place. The way other people treat him is bullshit because of the system that is there. But for him personally, he's not exactly suffering because of it. like as she said, he's just a genuine person.
I wasn't that way when we first met, but I've changed since then. Nowadays, what you see is what you get.
Are you sure, Cass? You're different when you first met. I mean, I guess they may have met before Byleth, but...
It doesn't matter that you have burdens to bear. Despite that, you never stray from your path.
Maybe he's a little bit more bitter about it before the time skip.
You don't let anything tie you down. I can hardly imagine a life like that. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous.
Well, I don't think I could live the way you do, but I admire you for sticking to it. You never let your burdens get you down. You try to push through them instead. If I'm being honest, I changed my mind about you a while back.
Is that so?
You can be real critical of yourself, and you admit it when you make a mistake.
That's true. I certainly make mistakes, but I feel it's important to own up to them.
I probably make twice as many mistakes as you, but I don't notice half of them.
This is no laughing matter, Caspar. Then again, that's part of how you choose to live as well, isn't it?
That it is. But it doesn't change what I promised before. I'm gonna keep fighting for you, Edelgard. Even if we don't live our lives the same way, I'll help cut a path through so you can follow safely behind.
I don't doubt it. The future is ours, Caspar. I'm counting on you to help clear the way.
Cass is such a good character. Like, I mean, I guess there was a lot of C supports with Cass where Cass was inconsiderate. It was like Ferdinand. There was a lot of early supports for Cass where he was more inconsiderate of people and stuff like that. But fucking so many of Cass's A-rings, so there's such good supports. I mean, I think that's just the case for a lot of characters in this game, where it's just they seem more one-dimensional, like from the outset of just like the way you talk to them initially, or just a lot of their C supports and stuff like that. And then a lot of characters, I mean, obviously a lot of characters just do have genuine character growth and stuff like that, but a lot of them you just understand way more about why they are the way they are and stuff like that. Characters in this game are really good. They're really good. They're really good. I know people joke about how like Fire Emblem characters are one-dimensional and stuff like that, but which, like, a first impression thing, or if you don't put in the effort to see all of the supports and stuff, yeah, yeah, what they've written for, like, the base coverage is very one-dimensional for a lot of these characters, but, like, the supports just, like, flesh out the characters so well. And it helps that you have so many of the characters interacting with so many other characters that you get to see that. Supports are the main way Fire Emblem character, fleshes out the characters. Well, I think the thing that makes the support system so good is because you have so many characters interacting with so many other people. Like, not to use this as an excuse to shit on Persona, but especially Fire Emblem Three Houses has a lot of things in common with Persona. But I feel like that, like, for me playing Persona 4, that was part of the issue of character development in Persona 4, is that it was only your character who ever saw that character development with other characters. And then whenever that character was around any other member of the cast, all of the character development would be completely and utterly stripped away. Like, regardless of the situations, regardless of how much they grew in their own arc, with your support, because that was the only one that existed, it all got stripped away the moment they were put back into the main story and shown anything else. Whereas, one, you get to see these characters interact with way more types of people, so you get to see way more different things about that. But also, I feel like the characters that we see in these supports at this point are consistent with what we're seeing with the characters in the game. Which, having the time skip helps that, because then you can have the school versions of the people and the school versions of those supports, and then a time skip happens, and then a war is happening, and then you get your A-rank supports that are way more defined with what those postings are. Like, it was weird when we saw Edelgard and Manuela's C support now. It was weird, because Edelgard was acting like school Edelgard. So, like, that was weird. That one wasn't time locked. Of course, then you have Fates where Story Xander's super noticeably different from Support Xander, so much so it's like two completely different characters, which is bad. Well, that's my issue, one of my many many issues with Persona 4 is that, I can't even remember what they were. They're not called supports, but whatever they're fucking called in Persona 4 when you talk to a character, those characters can have so much character development in those, but the moment they get into the main story cutscene again, it's like none of it ever existed. And you only see those characters interact with with the other characters in those story sections. So, yeah. But again, having it split up between halves of the game for the supports here helps it a lot, because how we see characters act in story cutscenes and how we see them act when we're going around like Garrick Mark and talking to them and stuff like that, that lines up way more with their characterization of what their supports are now, because they are literally time locked apart from each other for the most part. So it helps a lot. It helps a lot. It helps a lot that to make all the characters feel as consistent as they do. It is good, and I like it. Yeah. Again, like the character, like there's a lot of aspects about this game that I like. I like the story. I like the world building. I like the plot, and I like the themes. Though I have a lot of issues with a lot of those things because they're written by people who don't know fucking shit about the world in a lot of cases. But the characters will make it. The characters help make it a lot. Might love supports. One of the many gripes people have about them is there are too many supports. No, every single person should have an A rank support with every other character. Everyone needs one with everyone. There's not enough because some characters can't have supports with others. And everyone needs one with everyone. Yeah, we have taken care of business. Suggested level 29? That's less than the last story mission. And there's also level 33 here for the next one here. So we've got Monsters Battle in Ileal, which is 37. Fuck that. And also 37. Also fuck that. Okay, well, we're just going to do Taking Care of Business and Monsters in the Red Canyon. I'm also using these battles as support things now, and obviously this is a quest. So it's a good idea to do this, because it's also a new one. Can we get both of them knocked out in an hour, given their lower levels? But one of them's Monsters, probably not. This one, I could probably auto. This one I might be able to auto, but I won't. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. We'll beat the game eventually if I do one battle per stream. Eventually it'll be fucked. Worry about it. Stop panicking. Stop fucking panicking, everyone. Oh my god. Stop panicking. Oh, Ellen Cass. I've written all these in erasable pen, so I can rub them out when I finish them. So I know which supports I actually have left to focus on. And I gotta remember to actually, do that. Units. Okay. Oh, I can only take 10. Awesome. I can only take 10, so I have to ditch someone for, Dorothea is actually probably a good idea to ditch. As sad as it is, it might be wise to ditch Dorothea. She is a higher level than most, I believe, and also she's finished on supports. So it might be a good idea to actually not take in Dorothea, as much as that hurts me, considering how useful she is. Like, Edelgard's a higher level than everyone, but she has a lot of support she needs, and I don't care if Edelgard's overleveled, because she's Edelgard. Okay, so I might as well do Ferdinand and Manuela, because they still have a support left. Yaritza can just go with Constance. And I guess it's only Byleth for Hanneman, right? Yeah, Byleth and Hanneman. I really don't know how this one hasn't hit 8. I really don't. I feel like I've put Byleth and Hanneman together so fucking frequently. Although I put Hanneman with Elle and Lysithia on them too, so there's that. So there is that. Yeah, that covers most of those. Sorry, Dorothea. Just, I'll make sure Petra doesn't cheat too much. Petra just has to hang around Hubert or Lynn, because those ones aren't finished. And then we'll be fine. Oh, I remember this map. I feel like a lot of the side objective things happen on this map. Wait. No, it is. I feel like a lot of these missions end up taking place in this map. To cross these couple little bridges to get to these little specific things here, I feel like this happens a lot. Okay, so we're gonna pull people next to each other who actually want supports. We're focusing on supports now. So Hubert has Edelgard and Petra. Edelgard has Hubert, Ferdinand, and Lynn. Voice actors for 30 rest in peace, and Hubert likes to play the idea of Ferdinand / Hubert. The support definitely shows that. They voice acted it like they were fucking afterwards. The characters, not the voice actors. Not shipping real life people. That's weird. I have seen people say the anime of Ace Attorney that the voice actors of Phoenix and Edgelord, forget his last name. Forget his actual name. Edgeworth. I've seen people ship that that the voice actors for them from the anime ship them. One day we'll do Ace Attorney 2. So I gotta be Flowers on Rain first. So I'm trying to focus on a million things at once. Okay, Lynn and Petra and Hubert. Okay. Hubert, you're going over this side. Okay, these three need supports. Do supports at each other. Well, kind of. Okay, someone needs supports with each other. Ferdinand is here for Edelgard. Perfect. Hell yeah. Who needs supports with Ferdinand? Manuela. There's already an adjutant, so it's fine. Well, actually, I need supports with Eureka, so go that over here. It's hard to set up. Whatever. Whatever, just go in and fight. Go in and fight! Fight! There we go. There we go. Rout the enemy. Now I have to kill them all. Now I have to kill them all. That's normally not what we try to do here. We try not to murder literally every single person. Okay, so starting plan. Lynn.
I'm awake.
Get over here. Do a magic at a person. Okay, they're a little bit tougher than I thought. They're a little tougher than I thought. It'll be fine, don't worry about it. I made very stupid assumptions here. Combat arts, curve shot to hit this person. That feels super unnecessary, but nice. I'm an idiot. For some reason, I thought Petra would be able to stand here. I'm dumbing.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Okay. Well, I've already fucked up. Yeah, let's go. I'm already an idiot.
I will prepare.
I don't know. I just looked at her. I just looked at the fucking thing wrong. I'm an idiot. It makes more sense to have Petra go first. I just thought Petra could move that one step ahead of Petra. She cannot. I can't read.
I'm awake.
There we go. So we can assist from here. But I can't reach the attacks from here. It's fine.
I'll cut
It's fine. Yeah, rally.
Helpful.
Hubert and Petra, that's fine, yeah. Doesn't matter. Does not matter.
Ready for anything.
Doesn't matter. That's a lot of people who are attacking me. We'll be fine. Longbow might be a good investment. For Petra, yeah, I've got it on, I've got the longbow on Bernie at the moment. Giving a longbow to Petra might be a good idea. Because she can never reach as far. I run into this issue very frequently. That would be smart. Gross! I don't want to do that. I guess I could do Swift Strikes. Do I just do Swift Strikes? Yeah. Actually, you've only got 28% chance of hitting. What am I worried about? Oh yeah, Swift Strikes is both in a row.
I will see this war through.
Swift Strikes is also both in a row. I also forgot about this. I'm so fucking smart. Fucking, oh god. Swift Strikes is boss. It really is. It really is. Swift Strikes is dummy thick. I don't know. You can stop paying attention to any of the words that come into my mouth now. It's fine.
I won't. For all of us.
I won't be upset. I'll understand. Okay. Fucking.
Put me in there.
Buttons are hard. Wait, actually, who needs levels? Casting levels. Oh, well, both hits will happen. Do both hits happen first for the Knuckles as well? I forget how the mechanics of the video game that I've sunk 100 hours into work. Yeah, there you go.
You're all going down.
It's also why Knuckles is busted. It's why this dude never uses an axe anymore.
The results speak for themselves.
He never uses an axe anymore, because who the fuck needs it?
Let's make this quick.
That's a lot of people who want to attack Cass. That is concerning. That is concerning how many people want to attack Cass there. Oh, if I do this, then it's only 2 people, because the others literally can't reach. Which is kind of funny. Oh, I keep forgetting. The counterattack only works if I'm directly next to him. I keep forgetting that. What if I stand here? Does that shift? That just makes a lot of people want to attack Bernie. That's not good either. It'll be fine. Watch it not be fine. Watch it not be fine. On the route, I'll say armies multiple times, but it's good break effects for any lands. It's really good. It's busted good, actually. Please head. Really? Video games are bullshit. Video games aren't real.
I do this for all of us.
Video games don't exist. It's all of these units that are a pain in the ass. We have fought these fucking types of bricks before. They're all a pain in the ass. Every single last one of them are annoying as hell to deal with.
Yeah.
Is that here repeating the last one? Fuck off! Are you fucking kidding me? This game fucking hates me. Okay, well now I can stand here, and then still only do, it makes only 2 people attack Cass. That's the main thing I'm after. I forgot that she has comfort, so it's fine. Okay. It really hates me.
For the Empire.
If I stood here, can I distract? Oh my god, you idiots! Surely they would not do. How much damage would they actually do to Ada? Basically, why? Okay, stand here. Aggro all of them. I'm starting to punish you. It's just, I'm getting fucked by luck. I'm not even making bad decisions. I'm just actually getting screwed by RNG. Okay, how do I... Because currently, how many of them attacking? I think one of them second time. But I have also... It's just that one extra bit of range just diverts all of these fucking attacks. So that makes 3. Can I make it so only one of them attacks? Nope. Not really. So that just makes 3 of them go into attack, which is...
What's my strategy?
Not what I want. Not quite what I'm after. I don't like any of this. This is all going poorly. It's just all these bricks are in like the perfect... Are they all attacking Petra at the moment? They are all attacking Petra. Though it doesn't matter too much that they're all attacking Petra. For some reason you're attacking Ferdinand, so... Who has better defense steady too? 19 and... Alright, well, I'll put him here. This will go fine. Scythus Ariel, let's put... Now we put out Scythus Ariel. Now we do that. Then I stand here. See, look at all the mix up here. Arrows going everywhere. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. No one will die here. It will be fine. They can't all reach Ada God. You're hitting her twice? Oh, thank God! Thank you, Bernie! Thanks, Bernie. It's always fucking... Is this... Actually, that means someone else is gonna attack you. I mean, you were definitely gonna work. It's all like these pricks that are just so fucking fast. This is a map filled with them. Shit.
Sorry, but this is war.
Bernie! Bernie!
Little scratch won't stop me.
She really wants to live.
Only the strong survive.
But every time she kills someone, it means that another person reaches her. Dodge it again? God damn it. So close! So close! Alright, we're just gonna fast forward. See how the rest of this goes. Well, at least there's that.
Foolish.
What the fuck, Benny? She got so close to surviving. Though it would have been better if she didn't crit even one of them and just dodged the attack on one of them. The thing that got her killed was killing all of them, so they kept reaching her. The crits actually got her killed.
You're weak.
So now, I wish I could Divine
Your
Pulse in the middle of a
depth
turn,
is
because
not
now I have to go through all of this to get back to change where Bernie is. And no one else is dying.
Each
Just
battle a victory.
her fucking crits all day actually got her killed. Even when the luck happens in my favor, it's in a way to screw me over.
So.
How far back did... I jumped off the horse into a back flip shot. He's talented. Talented enough to dodge all these fucking attacks, but... Yeah, her standing there got hit by a lot of people. Cass seems more likely to survive. He's in front. Like, I don't want to just have the entire gameplay just be, let's just focus on, Edelgard just tanking all the attacks. When it really is a better strategy. Just go for that one, fuck it. This game fucking hates me.
Understood.
Game absolutely despises everything I stand for. I didn't repair things before this. I'm just keeping Bernie out of the range so she's not attacking things. That's more so what I'm doing. I'm plugging hit that on them. The other one's only got 2 things in it. So Edelgard was here, right? Yeah. Edelgard survives just fine. The only person who dies.
What's my strategy?
Is Bernie. Just now no one's attacking Bernie. Now we just have to hope that Cass survives. Which he should. He should be fine. You know, fuck it. That's worth doing. That's worth doing. Because I don't think the suit died when he was at that. I was wondering why this dude was doing so much damage. I think this is the commander. Never mind, this is the dude who didn't die. That's the commander, isn't it? Yeah. No, I was like, one of the dudes did way more damage to Edelgard than I expected. That was why. These units are so fast that they're nullifying Cass's fucking double attack shit.
Try harder.
All is for victory.
You stomped that man with your horse! And then stabbed the corpses when flying out. Bro! What the hell? See, now way more of them are actually in attack range because they didn't all go attack Bernie and die on him. So at least there's that. That person just got actually sent to hell considering the size of he is. He's just actually in hell now.
I have grown marginally stronger.
Oh right, she's in the sunlight. I forgot about that.
This is the cost of war.
I can't believe good luck. Like, not only do I get unlucky now of getting screwed by just bad luck happening, I'm getting screwed because of good luck now. Bernie hit 2 fucking 12% crit chances in a row. where if she didn't get a crit and just dodged one of the attacks, of like, it just dodged the attack of that first dude,
Only possible
like one of the two, she would have survived and the others wouldn't have been able to attack her. But no, she got hit by all of the attacks. Except for that last dude. And that
My heart burns
fighting
with
attack was fire
pride.
to change RNG so less crits that time. Oh, there's still quite a few.
My apologies.
Bernie was the one getting all the crits. Like, he's still getting both of his crits. Yuritsu's still getting both of his crits. Ferdinand still got his crit. The person who was getting all the crits was Bernie, and no one's attacked Bernie. So... No one attacked Bernie, so Bernie wasn't able to get any of her suicidal crits off. Oh, this edifice is a thing I can't stand on. Why can't you stand it? Why the fuck do you need a fence stick? Why do you need a flying unit to get over this person's fucking fence? I get a horse may not be able to, but fucking, just climb the fucking fence. Based on the other characters, it's like 2 foot tall. Just stand over it. Fuck. Flying units only. I get you have heavy armor and shit on you, but goddamn. But goddamn it. Edelgard was meant to be not getting all the experience points of everyone. Oh well. Whoopsies. A slight fucky-wucky there. Can you climb over a fence? One that high, yes. One this fucking high, yes. I climb over a fence this high to get to work every day. You just chuck one leg over, chuck the other leg over. No, that's cross fence, it's rude. Again, it's like half their height. Like you can chuck one leg over and just chuck the other leg over. Like, maybe not Lysithea. Maybe not Lysithea. Lysithea may not be tall enough that if she puts one leg over, it won't touch the ground. Sure. But again, I cross the fence like that to get to work. Because of the way I walk through the car park, because I'm lazy. I gotta pick up a trolley for the newspaper, so it's just easier. So it's just easier to jump over a fence and get into the car park easier rather than having to walk all the fucking way around. Because everyone leaves their trolleys in the car park, because no one around here takes their trolleys back to the trolley bay, because I live in an area filled with selfish cunts! Sorry, I got distracted. We're playing a video game? Okay. Who needs experience? Gas needs experience.
Can't pull back yet.
Gas needs experience. Punch this man with the fist. Fuck yeah.
Who's next? Get in line.
Fuck yeah. Okay, you need experience. Shoot that man. 200%? Fuck yeah. Do I need? I don't need something that powerful, do I? Now Bernie's in. Yeah, this game hates me. Even good luck fucks me.
Still here.
10 level up. Hell yeah. Move again. Kinda don't want to at the moment. Too much.
Let's make this quick.
No, assist. Just heal. There we go.
Thanks for helping.
Tiny little bit of health for you. There we go. Okay, you're on 33, 34, 35. Okay. So Lynn and Yuritsu are the people who need stuff the most. Well, we're meant to be getting supports. But things have started to have events where it's only the height to where they can put one leg over the other. It's actually 6 feet high according to the game notes. How do you have information on how tall this one specific fence is? How do you have information on how high this one specific fence is? Also, if it's 6 feet high, given the design of it, you could climb under it and it would be easier. Research. There is not any fucking information on how tall this one specific fence is there. Surely. Surely no one has written this fence here has the height specifically. But again, if it's 6 foot high, the things are really wide apart. the bar above it is really narrow. You could climb under it easier then. That just makes it easier for the units to get through this. Just duck. It's these two. They wouldn't need to duck under a 6-foot bar. They wouldn't need to duck. They would stroll under it. They're just lazy. Okay. Is there a way for me to get kills for these two where, like, one's in range of the other, so look at the attack and the thing the other?
I will prevail.
I guess I could get Petra attacked and then he would win. That is technically an option. I can do this. And then Petra getting attacked would mean that she could then get healed by... Or she can dodge it. It doesn't fucking matter. There's also that. There's also that.
Witness frigid pride.
You want to ask the game designer some of the things when they made this map? Where does it have notes written about the specific height of these fences of this edifice? I mean, like, I know this game's whole thing is going into a lot of hyper-specific details about little things like that, but that just seems like
cut a bloody
even more hyper-specific than what I was expecting.
I'm awake.
Assist, psychic. Actually, yeah, Elle and Lynn still need one, so you know what? Healing her.
Well done.
There we go. Support! Yeah. I worked it out. And everyone's happy. Can I attack that brick from here? Oh my god, I actually can. Nice. Hell yeah.
Yes!
Get fucked! Lol. Hell yeah. And just the booms from fucking everyone everywhere for hitting this one brick. Oh, I did not see you! Are you gonna metal in one hit? Yes. God damn it. Fuck me. Alright, well, I need one of you two to deal with that. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. I didn't realize that. I didn't see that. I did not see that. Whoever has to deal with that prick also has to deal with the fact that someone's gonna come right and attack him afterwards. There's another person at the end. Trade secret! Hang out here. Will you? Okay, you're fine. And then this brick will move. Okay, never mind. Don't have to actually do any of that.
Ready
Hell
for
yeah.
anything.
Hell yeah. And then if I attack you with the skill links, you get levels and also support with, what's her name? Elle. I feel mean calling, Elle, what's her name?
No time for pity.
Sorry, I just don't remember the name of my wife. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
One day the war will be over.
I know this war's been going on for a while. The Zel's piece take it forever. Video games are harder, right? To play faster than 2 maps a month. Actually, I was about to say, do I want her to send Elle to get attacked by the other person? She already went level 35. Probably not a wise idea. And that's the sword rocket. That's the silver sword rocket. Now I can forge it into a silver sword plus. And then life is Sexalicious, I believe is the word I'm looking for? Yeah, Sexalicious. Okay. Well, notes for us to kill from here. Fucking I don't want to use 11 sword. Do it. Actually, I can do resonant lightning status range. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
It's time.
Fuck yeah! Oh.
It won't be in vain.
I like Violet's voice acting. That dude went to hell. I wish I could hear it more frequently than once every now and then. I wish I could hear it ever so more frequently than the incredibly infrequent amount of time that we hear it. Whoopsies. Never mind. Okay. Okay, so these two can both attack this brick, and then everything's fine. But does someone else need experience more to attack that brick? Stroking chin. Oh, wait, I got an idea. Warp him. Yeah. No, I don't know what I'm thinking. But I have an idea. Something extremely smart. Okay, that's a one-shot. Alright, here's the plan. Here's the plan. We're farming supports, baby! Farming supports. And then all these supports will happen when you attack them. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And then all the supports after this. It's like, yay.
What a bother.
Yay. Play for supports. And Ferdinand's MVP. And renown increased. Nice. Nice. See, that was nice and fast. That was nice and fast. Now it's just monsters in the Red Canyon. Because that's the next easiest thing that we can do. Other things are a bit above my pay grade, so I'm just going to do monsters in the Red Canyon. If it's monsters and they're easy, then we can farm items off of them too, by the way we attack them. Just actually focus on breaking all of their shit, as opposed to one-shotting them with Lysithia. That could be an option. That could be an option. Alright, so how many units we got for this? Also 10! Still need to bench someone. Did other people, like, shoot far ahead? Other than L. Not really, okay. Like, we'll need to have Dorothea come in at some point so she doesn't get an unlevel to compare to everyone else, but she does have her supports finished over, so it's fine for her to stay off the bench. Like, Bernie's finished all of hers, but also Bernie's not level 34. So that's fine. And these are still... Okay. Never mind. I do have to redo the edge turns. They don't actually stay between. They don't persist. Didn't realize that. And your return methods. There we go. There we go. Alright, so what are we actually dealing with here? Oh, I remember this map. Yeah, I remember this fucking map. Okay. Wild Demonic Beast. Wild Demonic Beast. Is it just 4 monsters? 4 monsters. Grayson needs a new weapon. That is extraordinarily true. I need to give him a sword. I gotta remember when I can go back to the map. Not the map. The waiting for mission thing. I gotta reforge what he currently has, the Silver Sword, into the Silver Sword Plus. But while he doesn't have a sword at all, other than the Sariel, give him a better sword. Do we have other better swords right now? Oh, Petra's Silver Sword's also not upgraded. Oh, that's right, because I didn't buy a bunch of the fucking things. Crafting stones. That's what I just did. I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm so fucking smart. He's good with lances. Do I have a spare lance somewhere that's good? Steel Lance Plus will do for now. That'll do for now. He is good with lances. That will do for now. Okay, so who do we want to fuck again? I forget. I love basically everyone. I mean, I guess the goal is like we're just gonna go here and just fuck up these things in order. There's 4 of them, which shouldn't be too hard. Like unless they like one-shot us concerningly, then like it's not that too big of an issue. Lysithia's all the way on her own. She's going to solo this on her own. You know what? Bernie's actually a good idea to go with her to take that out. You can go at the front because you can't move as far. You don't have a horse, so you go there. I'm overthinking things. Alright, now turn it this way. Turn it this way, otherwise I will get confused.
Let's make this quick.
Okay, well you do a fairly decent chunk of damage back, but it's more so because I see the squishy. Ow! Okay, none of them okay. I just am now noticing they've all got 2 extra health bars, not 1. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Maybe we should just try and demolish them as fast as possible. Do we want to focus on getting everything from all of them? Maybe now looking at it, maybe that's not exactly what we want to be doing. Maybe not. So the monster's abilities, that doesn't matter. That's not real. Defense, no crits. Lesser void, trade secrets. Poison breath? Poison? Poison's their gambit thing? Alright. Poison, huh? So they've all got the same thing. They don't have more latent abilities, which is kind of surprising. Yeah, no, normally my plan is to just beat the shit out of monsters as fast as fucking possible, so I normally don't look at the extra shit they've got. They're kind of annoyingly out of the way. Like, you're just out of range enough for it to be irritating. Which makes you wonder if it's worthwhile to spend a turn getting everyone close, so I can just swarm the shit out of you next turn. They have Poison Strike. Oh, over there are those abilities. If unit initiates combat and lands a hit, targeted foe. Oh. That I've not seen before. That sucks. If they initiate. Okay, so we murder them as fast as fucking possible then. We don't let them get in. We don't let them get in. We murder them as fast as possible. That's the plan. Plan decided.
I do this for all of us.
Plan decided. Is your gambit only? Your gambit's a range one, isn't it? Yeah. If I was to do that here. So the thing is, if I do a gambit with Lysithia, she's guaranteed. Wait, check the attack stats. Because she won't die, even with the initiating combo, right? 20% of her health is not 15 health. And also, she has chance to miss. The ability that every bow user has on Maddening to make things even more fun. Just don't play Maddening. I've got an idea. It's don't play Maddening. Because it sounds horrible. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna gambit. I'm gonna gambit. I'm just gonna hope it is.
In this situation...
Just because it breaks one of the corners instantly. Oh. Breaks corner instantly. Gives you some debuffs. Hopefully it means you just miss. Poison Strike only works if you hit. See how it goes. We'll see how it goes. The idea is that just between everything we can do here with the broken part, these two alone can solve it. I won't lie, it was tough with this one at times. It doesn't sound good. From the way that I enjoy Fire Emblem, it doesn't sound good. But I understand that I enjoy I enjoy this game in a different way than well, I'm not gonna say compared to most people. I'm gonna say I enjoy this game in a different way compared to people who play Maddening. At the very least. Okay. So we don't want anyone in the range of this brick. Just so we ensure we only have to deal with one Poison Strike this turn. Okay. Who do we have to do again? Oh fuck. I can stand here and hit you with Cass. Who has ranged gambits on them right now who can hit? Because that's kind of my thought process.
What's my strategy?
Can I hit you with a gambit from here? I can. Oh, I can only hit a spot there, which makes it. I mean, it makes human guard into a ship. It's just not the most ideal. Not the most ideal.
I'll cut a bloody
How does this
path.
complication go? Like, what are you? 85. Okay, you got a really good chance of winning. How much damage do you land up to? Oh. Then sleepy. Good night. Good night. So I'm having excessive amounts of decision paralysis. I can't get it. Okay. I'm having excessive amounts of decision paralysis. I'm sorry.
It's life or death.
Did this. I've got plenty of heals and plenty of healing items. It's just, you know, the people who are in range to gambit them to start with are the squishiest fucking people I have on me right now. Which doesn't go great.
I will prevail.
Can you hit this from here? You can. Can you kill from here? No, you cannot.
I'm awake.
It really is just starting at the hardest part of this game.
Ready for anything.
Starting placements. It really is. It's the single hardest part to deal with in this game. It's just the fact that where your characters start is just such difficult shit to deal with.
Understood.
Just gonna have them all march up here. I mean, it's worth doing this, right? It's guaranteed to hit. Still worth got plenty of durability. It's worth doing it. It's damage. It means that in a counterattack situation, you're probably going to lose that last bit of health. I guess Byleth could stand here and do it and just do a little bit of damage. 11 sword could hit that. Actually, if I do Nosferatu here, I break off 2 sections, so it makes it easier for everyone to hit things. How you hit this? Yeah, we're literally healing when we get hit back.
Watch and learn.
Ah, and you missed anyway. Get fucked on. That's good really hit where the characters are for the most part. Despite how long you've been watching this series for, I don't think you've quite understood that this is my first playthrough of the game, and I'm also not good at this genre of game. Despite how long you've been watching this, I don't know if you've quite realized these aspects. Why not? Why not? For
Thanks
experience,
so much.
right? Why not? When did Bernie take on that? When did Bernie take on? Gross! Gross! The counterattack there didn't kill. I was really hoping it would. You had dark spikes on, I really thought that'd be enough. Gross. Lysithia! Fucking hell! Fucking hell, Lysithia! Her just counterattack just fucked you up. Fuck me! The others didn't move. That makes my life a hell of a lot easier. That makes my life a hell of a lot easier. Now I can kill this fucker without having to worry about that fucker.
Proceed carefully.
By carefully, do you mean just immediately one-shotting this brick with us? I want one-shot actually. Oh god, okay. Never mind. Bernie, do you get attacks back? You do. Not too much though. Good luck. You'll dodge, it'll be fine. Or you can crit, and you can get the kill. If you want the kill that badly, I guess you can get a crit. Gross. There we go.
Bernie's unstoppable.
I chose 2 very good characters to go and solo a monster. I chose 2 characters. Fucking goddamn it. God damn it. Okay, how do I deal with this? I forget. Lynn, do you have something to get rid of that? Restore, right? Yeah. Satisfaction. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, do I have to go out of my way enough to have Pilot go to the convoy for you to get you this? No, it'll be fine. Use restore after the attacks, after we hit this perk, in case anyone else gets poisoned. But we should be fine. We should be fine. And then the plan is next time we can stride and just roll over and fuck you up. And then I need to save Gambits for this perk just because he's so powerful. Well, comparatively so. He's 2 levels above. So, we'll just have to be careful. Who does the most piddly amount of damage? You using thunder. Fuck yeah! Still enough. It's still enough! Alright, is that first or second health bar for this guy? I think it's only the first. I think.
Inconsequential.
We have plenty of things to destroy, but I think it's still only the first health bar. So that's what we have to do. I think. I could be easily wrong. I usually am wrong about it.
Improvement enough, I suppose.
I suppose. Oh no, we did get rid of one. We did get rid of one already. Huh. Never mind, this will be easier than I thought. So it will be the next random weapon set for some. These happen so frequently, I can't keep up with it. I can't stream Splatoon this weekend. Salmon Rum calmed. I guess if they're happening this frequently, it means that I have plenty of opportunities to stream the random weapon sets for different weapons. I've got plenty of opportunities then. So it should be fun. Cass, that's disgusting. Cass, what the fuck? Alright. Go for it! Cass! Give the poor bastard a break! Cass is fucking OP now that he has Knuckles. What the fuck? So thinking about how Big Man swept the entire Splatfest. He got the entire thing! Big Man Sweep turned out was actually real. Everyone is stunned by how it was actually real this whole time. Bruh. Ugh. 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 Back hurting. Back just started going. Oh, yeah, guess what? You're gonna be in pain now, bitch. Ow. I'll be fine. You know what? Fuck it, right? Who gives a shit? I'll have to use Stride to get over there to like lure them on. Or I can descend in Edelgard. Or I can descend in Edelgard and I don't have to care about literally anything in life. Gotta remember, it's always an option. It's always an option to just not give a shit. If you do restore, how far? Okay, restore's like just at the barely edge there. Yeah! Have you other memes about people, especially if falling off and them celebrating in joy? The fucking line from the, what's it called? Her boss fight? Yeah. Hey, boss fight. Yeah, boss fight.
I think.
I still don't have confirmation whether it's still, not gendered pronouns in Japanese or not. I'm still not actually sure of this.
Appreciate it.
They don't need to do that. Oh no! Oh no! I gotta put rally on these people while I gotta remember. I've gotta put on rally while I'm trying to get support. Even popularity, which in retrospect makes sense. We get so many tricolors. They definitely changed. They definitely changed the likelihood of tricolors happening. They absolutely did. But Big Man being most popular definitely helps. But they definitely adjusted the rates because, well, it was basically impossible before. So, actually, okay. Who needs experience most? 34, 34, 33, 34, 34, 34, 34. Cass is still 33. Cash, do you want to punch another god to death? Not just yet. You can do it on the last one, because you'll be the most effective at that. Okay. Jesus Christ. Hey, go for it. Oh. It's hilarious. Again, it's funny how they introduce monsters in the story as this incredible major threat that have like a million mechanics. And then it turns out, reality speaking, all of those mechanics are just ways to kill them easier. Most of the mechanics that revolve around monsters are just ways to defeat them easier. Like, they can still be a problem. As we saw, again, End of Ashen Wolves. But...
To kill is to...
Like, it's really only boss ones. It's really only boss, monsters that are a problem. God damn it, something poison. Those are Australia for the next season. I did see that. There's a charger that can hold 5 fucking shots. You charge it once and it has 5 goddamn fucking shots in the thing. It's beautiful and I love it. It seems extraordinarily unnecessary, but I fucking love that it's a thing. It's fucking awesome. Monsters are even scary on maddening. I mean, I would hope so. If it stayed the same difficulty on maddening, that'd be a big concern. Free experience survival. Hell yeah. What was I doing? Oh yeah, you're in your last thing. Cass, go punch God to death. Lynn. Who does Lynn need sports with? L. Literally just L, actually, at this point. Go heal L. Go heal L. Wolf monsters on maddening have the pass ability. Okay, a monster with pass is fucking terrifying. A monster with pass is goddamn terrifying. What's restore? Oh yeah, no, that's what I want to use. I also had to heal Hubert of his poison. I forgot about that. I'm just an idiot. Ignore me! Roller seems to be reverse flings. Oh, is that what the roll? Because watching the trailer, I did not know what the roller was. I couldn't tell the difference. I don't use rollers very often, so I couldn't tell what the difference was. Is that what it is? Reverse? What's reverse fling zone? What's reverse fling zone? Like really fast verticals? Really, like just rapid fire. Pass. All right. One punch. There's the move.
An encouraging display.
I gotta use rollers more in Splatoon. My thing with rollers so far is just I don't use them very often, so I'm not really like confident in what they do most of the time.
Well done.
I use Flimsa, and that's kind of about it. Can I also lure you over here? I can. How much damage will you do to L? Basically nothing. Fuck yeah. Eureka! Run away. Fast vertical, slow horizontals, also pretty quick at rolling. Slow horizontals as well, interesting. Quick rolling, I'm okay with that. Quick rolling would be nice. Because even the normal roller, like your basic roller, just like the splat roller, whatever it's called, even that for me is like a little bit too slow for me to know how to use it super effectively.
I must outwit even death.
But I don't know how to use the normal roller, like, effectively. Because it just feels too slow for anything I try to do. Like, for some weapons, like charges, it's purely skill. I'm not skilled enough at what they do to use them effectively. Rollers, I feel like I just don't understand, like, the best way to use them. I'm just not confident in how to actually use them, so then I mess it up. Like, the game plan for it. Do I just gambit this thing to death, right? I gambit it to death and I send Cassidy to just fuck it up. I'm thinking that should just be my plan. Because that plan seems funny. Do you have a ranged gambit? You do not. So you can't actually hit. You'll have to actually shoot. You have also not a ranged... God damn it. Resonant Lightning to possibly hit? It cannot. Damn it! Alright, never mind. I have a gambit. I have a gambit to use. Is this gonna be the most effective thing? Go for it! I wonder what my body's shaking. Scratching off my face. Itchy foot.
Thanks so much.
There we go. All right, now it's gambit time, baby. Wait, send Byleth last. Byleth needs Cass. Along with her. And Manuel is also technically here, so might as well do it for that as well. Alright. Gambit! Bullshit blazing! But still my heart is blazing!
Exploit their weak spot.
Or in have a good chance to be Game of the Year based on other nominees apart from God of War, which released just a week ago, so it's a toss-up. Bloodborne PSX robbed.
Greatness
Bloodborne PSX robbed. Don't point out how I haven't finished it yet. Robbed. Fucking robbed. Wait, did you already use your... He used his game at the start. Maybe you have a game at the start. I don't want... Actually, no, that's Stanley also go. Never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, well, ensnare them with ease. Ensnare them with ease. Get him. Get him. It's so itchy. Did I break them all with that? Did that break both of the side ones? I forget how the breaking mechanic works sometimes.
There is still room for
Level
improvement.
35. Well, at least the wives are getting up high in levels. Now, is that because they both have abilities that give them more passive XP? Yes.
This wouldn't have happened
yes.
in my youth.
But it's still good that it's happening. Yay! There we go. Now we get some free goodies. What goodies do we get? Umbral Steel. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Hubert, you go in first. Actually. Yaritza, you go in. Thunder! Sword, not necessary. FF14's a nominee for best ongoing game. That's just factually accurate, I feel at this point. I feel like best ongoing game. If you're talking about for the purposes of being like, if you're just talking about best ongoing game overall, or best ongoing game at being an ongoing game, like if it's just best ongoing game in terms of how it functions as an ongoing game, I don't know how you could give it to anything other than FF14. Game's been going for 9 years at this point, and people talk about its most recent expansions as the best things ever, and it keeps getting patched pretty frequently with shit that people seem to really fucking enjoy. It's doing well for itself. I mean, obviously, I'm glad the shit out of it, but for how many other ongoing games people complain about how the updates go for it and everything, or just talk about how parts of it are just subpar and everything like that. Seems like it gets pretty big compliments across the board on that one.
Thanks.
I mean, like, Endwalker was technically last year, but 6.1, 6.2 have been this year. Alright, Cass. Will Cass get a critical? Will Cass get a critical by doing, this? Or do we do this? No. Will he get a crit on the first punch? No. Not on the... Wow, no crits really? Not this time around? No, it's gonna be on the hit that would have killed anyways. Some of the other nominees are Fortnite, Apex Legends, Genshin Impact, just to name a few. I mean, Fortnite, okay, Fortnite I can understand.
Stepped in that one.
Fortnite I can kind of understand because of the updates that it gets. But I do see people complaining about Fortnite not getting enough game modes. I didn't realize Apex Legends was still being updated, so that one's on me. And I feel like Genshin is also one that I mainly see people complain about for updates. I normally people like I don't know many people who play Genshin, but most things I've seen about Genshin Impact are just like it's not getting enough content as time goes on. But I could be wrong. How to get the hit on the exact hit that didn't need it. The usual. That's just what this playthrough is. There's two types of crits. A character would die if they didn't get a crit, so they get a lucky crit and it works fucking perfectly. Or it's a crit on an attack that would have killed anyways. It's rare to get a crit that just helps a little bit, but wasn't either completely useless or massively game-changing. It's rare for just a crit to just be, oh, that just helped a little bit. Like, it's either a character would die if they didn't get it, or it's literally useless. This game loves me for its luck. But also the crits that actually harm you. There are also... You can get so fucked, and the game just absolutely hate you so aggressively that you can get crits that harm you. that you get. You got the crit. Now fuck you. Only other award that 14's nominated for is Best Community Support. Again, from what I hear, also something that makes sense. I would say music, but I'd also say that of basically any Square Enix game that comes out. But also, I don't know how much new music 14's actually gotten this year, because again, Endwalker's last year. I also don't know the music of Endwalker, but you know. It's hard. I gotta think about that in terms of it's 2022. Because everything I'm experiencing in FF14 is 2014 content. So, you know, it's slightly different. It's a slightly different experience. Hubert, would you like some training? Yes, you would. I'm just gonna pump this. There we go. Fortnite is also nominated for. Again, Fortnite I can understand for updates and stuff like that, because it is very consistent with it. And I usually don't hear people talk about, like, when I hear people talk about bad things for Fortnite, it's not normally, like, content related. It's normally, like, you know, the pushing V-Bucks on the children things, or just, like, grunge culture and stuff like that. Like, when I hear bad things about Fortnite, it's rarely for content, other than people saying that there needs to be more game modes. Other than that, that's, like, the main thing I hear, is that, hey, like, it should have more game modes. Or just like, hey, this mode was cool. Bring it back, please. Because that's the thing with a lot of ongoing games. A lot of ongoing games can just get rid of stuff that people like as time goes on. Which FF14, for the most part, from my understanding, has completely avoided that issue by just getting rid of it permanently, outside of 1.0. Which needed to be got rid of to make the game functional. Okay, I guess I've only this unit here since they will only get hit by one enemy. Gets a crit, then another enemy comes up to them and kills them. Twice in a row that happened. She got a crit on 2 enemies in a row, and then the third one killed her. Now, if any of those enemies, if she didn't crit those enemies, then she would have to dodge the attack to not die. So it was not get a crit and then dodge an attack, so there's still that. But given the hit chance and the crit chance, that was more likely than any of the crits. But no, the crits had to be the thing that happened. They had to have enough times in order to get a fucking kill.
Still got it.
Among VR's Best Virtual Reality Award, I have not touched VR in so many years, so I can't judge that. I'll be honest, I didn't know Among Us was in VR. VR is way too expensive and way too limited in its uses for me to invest in. My desires for wanting to use VR extend as far as I want to borrow someone's VR so I can play Res in VR and have a religious experience and then be done with VR. I don't have anything specifically against VR, it's just not my thing. Like, for me, VR is, like, playing a full game in VR is not my thing. For me, VR is very much, it's a bite-sized experience to do a specific thing that lasts for, like, an hour tops. That's me for VR. Anyway, these two already done their support, so I can change this again. Okay. Who do we want? Who do we want? I'm thinking L and Lynn. I'm thinking L and Lynn. Or I could do L and Hubert. But I don't know if there's anything that they'd both like to do. Probably not. Hubert doesn't mind cleaning up rubble. The fact that they don't have their support done yet is bizarre. So I need to make sure they actually get this done. Alright, begin training. Now, when you're all fighting, you want to hit the enemy and dodge their attacks. Hannah would like to speak with me. Alright, I'm being forced into a support.
Which means that there are some elements of your power that cannot be explained by current theory.
You're just too good. No one understands what you're about. Do you know that God is in my brain?
Although this may lead to a discovery that alters the very fabric of Crest research.
God's in my brain. Don't worry about it. It's fine. That's why. We're falling asleep.
Oh, pardon me, Professor. I became lost in thought, and I do tend to ramble.
I've literally fallen the fuck asleep here.
I suggest we call it a day. Do you concur?
I'm fine to keep talking.
No, you mustn't push yourself too hard. When you are not in battle, you are so often here with me.
I know, you're stopping me from making out with my wife.
I get so energized speaking with you. Well, I must remember to pull my head out of the clouds.
Hanneman once again having to realize that the people he studies on are human beings.
That said, perhaps we should discuss things unrelated to crests from time to time.
The last time we did that, you brought up memories that I want to think about.
Some sort of silly, light-hearted topic might be nice, eh?
Sorbet. Let's talk about sorbet. Do you have one in mind?
I'm not especially skilled at small talk, alas.
Let me see.
Perhaps we should discuss...
You think Byleth's good at small talk? Byleth struggles with talk.
I know. Food. Not my strong suit, the culinary arts, but I do enjoy a good meal.
Okay, well, you chose one of Byleth's most knowledgeable topics, considering she can put away meals like fucking nobody's business.
Which kind of food do you prefer, Professor? Sweet or spicy?
Spicy, spicy, spicy.
Spicy? Quite the opposite of me. Yet you're an exception in lots of ways, so it's not altogether surprising. An old colleague of mine theorized that those who bear crests favor sweet flavors over spicy.
Is this meant to be the explanation for Lysithea? Is this meant to be the explanation for Lysithea's love of sweets? She has 2 crests, so she's just fucking fanatic over sweets.
She suggested that the crest exerts some manner of influence over...
And also, by the way, he turned the topic back to crest again.
Oh, there I go again. How embarrassing. We were supposed to be avoiding talk of crests, weren't we?
Food! Ripped that recipe in the Shadow Library. Never got the lesser ingredient before Claude left. We'll talk to him after the war and see if we can get it. We'll see what we can do.
Terrible habit of mine. Finding a way to turn any conversation towards crests.
Also, Les is literally part of the Alliance. We can just ask people to go looking for it for us.
I really should find a way to stop that.
Speaking of, did you know that crests seem to have an influence on how much people ramble? It's okay.
That is kind of you, Professor, but it's all right.
So that's the thing. As much as I like Hanneman's character, he does seem to have 2 interests. Crests and his dead sister. Which, to be fair, is just related to crests.
If you were to lose your patience with me, it
Or
could
is
have
crest
an
related to his dead
incalculable
sister? I don't know.
impact on my research. That sort of thing has happened in the past, you know. Back when I was still in the Empire.
I have to make sure to say, ask Fargus for the ingredient. Yeah, that's why we did this war, to get the ingredients.
At first, any lady I was spending time with would titter and say she didn't mind if I talked about crests. But at some point, she would always become fed up and stop listening to what I had to say. In the end, invariably, while I was particularly focused on my research, she would write to say we were done. I will do everything I can to keep that from happening this time.
Do you think we're gonna hook up? Because, like, I've already got a wife. And, like, she has her own wife. And her wife's wife also has a wife. Like, we've got a complicated thing going here. As we know, the only thing Violet loves as much as Edelgard is food. This is extraordinarily true. If you're wondering what that chain is, it's Violet to Edelgard to Dorothea to Petra. In case that wasn't clear. In case that wasn't clear. Whose birthday we got? Constance's! The support that is forever lost to time because I didn't do it before the time skip. If only we're ensured to get her guaranteed no matter what on future playthroughs.
I am sorry you could
Oh, yeah,
find
she's sad,
no
isn't
one
she?
but
She's
me
right
to
side.
share your tea with. I shall endeavor to hold up my end of the conversation nonetheless.
Haven't we had tea indoors? Can we not drink tea inside? So, Constance isn't racked with depression.
Allow me to express my deepest thanks.
I can't wait until we get to the one support conversation that explains this. Because there's gonna be one, and it'll explain this.
What?
Being the perfect night, capable comrades, guessing someone's age. Capable comrades. Should I show him how good other people are? Because, you know, she's sad.
What?
Heart racing memories in an invitation, the ideal relationship. Heart racing memories. Nope. Ideal relationship. Nope. Never mind. Never mind. Thanks for everything. Tell me about yourself.
My mistake.
Nope.
My mistake.
Sad Constance is hard to talk to. Hope you enjoy the sunset if you're inside. I don't think Constance would ever enjoy a sunset is the issue.
I shall take my leave now. I hope that I have
So
not
food,
wasted
gonna give
too
myself
much
some
of your
roasted
time.
pumpkin seeds. I've like never. That's the worst tea time I've ever had, by the way. I don't know if I've ever like eaten seeds as like the primary food thing. It's probably been seeds in stuff that I've eaten. I don't know if I've ever had seeds as like.
It's rather impressive how
thing.
well we destroyed this place. Some areas are still useless.
I missed that was her dialogue last time. Or is this unique to Hubert?
The Emperor cleaning out the monastery.
No, it's okay. It's a unique one for this. I love that Edelgard's thing. Seeing all the rubble is like, God, we're good. Like we really fucked this place up. Fuck, we're impressive.
Quiet, Hubert. We've set up base here, so what choice do we have?
It's an
results
advantageous
come
place
easily
to
for the
be
two of
because it's in the middle of everywhere. Totally by coincidence.
We are the Emperor and the Minister of the Imperial Household, after all.
Unique dialogue. And that's sunflower. That's the big one that I hear. Sunflower seeds. Like I'm not. There was a fucking convenience store that me and Hannibal were in at one point recently, where like the end of one of the aisles was an entire display of all different flavored seeds. Like I think there was multiple different types of seeds, and then there was multiple flavors in those seeds. Like there was multiple flavors of sunflower seeds because like they added stuff to it. And then there was multiple types of seeds. Like there's an entire fucking rack of them. I was like, I've never tried seeds. And part is why some people hate Edelgard due to how much destruction she can do at times. Yeah, but the system that we're in is destructive. Like you're not gonna get rid of the crest of the nobility and church system without being destructive. Like they're so deeply embedded into everything. That's kind of the point that she was making at the start. Is that like shit is so heavily embedded that it's just like, well, you can't exactly perform a clean excision of what the church's influence on Foldland is. It's been a millennium of shit, and until the war, they were still at like the absolute pinnacle of power. Like you can't get rid of that without like that's not going to be clean no matter what you do.
Perseverance is the key.
Learned magic. Hades, I think Omega? Is that the Omega symbol? I think that's Omega. I think. I don't know my Greek very well.
I still have much to learn.
Hanneman gets Meteor. Nice. If only we ever used it.
I'm getting it.
It is Omega. Ah, I do know.
This sparks pleasure.
I've come too
And
far.
bolting. Bolting sounds familiar. I think bolting sounds familiar because I think we were using it with Constance during the
Well
DLC.
done, Professor. Thank you.
Heard us argue that there were other ways it could have been handled without so much blood being spilled, and I would extraordinarily disagree. We rescued the merchant. Strong economy bodes well for us. Fine work. And some extra renown. And some random battalions.
Appreciate it.
And, oh yeah, and the trade secrets, which we just happened to do. We get another talisman. We've got to use these items at some point. We have so many of these items to use at some point that we've got to do that at some point. How many supports do we have? We have several supports. I'm not gonna do those now. I'm not gonna do the supports now. Not gonna do those now. Otherwise I'll forget. Bolting's basically the Thunder version of Meteor. Oh. Again, I feel like we used it before in the DLC, but I could be entirely wrong. I might be thinking of a previous game where I used it. Or maybe it was used on me. I'm not sure. Items. Lascivia! What the fuck is Hades Omega? We only have 4 uses of it, so it's as much as Luna gets. And this is double dirty. Advanced dark magic. Calls on the morbid might of the underworld. Yeah, okay, no, this is the okay. Like an AoE meteor that is actually used to make up for it. I haven't used the AoE of meteor much. I mean, it's been helpful when I've used it. It's like not been the focus of it. Okay, so we've joked before about how some of the spells that we use with the dark mage characters have like sent people to hell when we do this. This one's literally just calling on the god of the underworld. Like, the name Hades is not metaphorical here. We're actually just calling on the god of the underworld. Shows divisive this game. This is the house you choose. Shows wait. Well, the house you choose. That would be one thing that I would say is a flaw with this game. Is that the house that you choose, you're stuck with. And you could choose a house based on the people that are in it, and then end up on a route that's completely different to what your beliefs are. I would say that part's a flaw, but the fact that the game has different routes that address these different things, it's very good. It's still fucking stupid that they designed the game with this route not being in of mind when they first made it, because the game is designed around this route. Whether they knew it or not, it is. It's also very powerful, this thing. This thing is also extraordinarily fucking powerful. It's 18. Dark Spikes is 13. How much is Seraphim? Seraphim's 8, but strong against monsters. So, Hades is also dummy powerful. Hades is also busted. You haven't seen the other route, so you don't know what Claude or Dimitri believe in. Is it exactly what Edelgard believes in? Because if not, then I'm not going to agree with them more than I agree with Edelgard. Unless their routes and those characters are the same as Edelgard, I'm not going to prefer like those specific narratives or things like that over Edelgard. I just won't, and I can tell you that literally right now. This seems busted. That seems busted. I'm not on spots right now because it is getting late for me, and I got shit to do tonight. So we'll start the supports at the start of the next stream, and then decide what we're doing for the month. Like for this, because we can do more battles. We could do more battles, but there's also more battles here. So, and we also have another training here. Like we have another one of these here. So it might be worth it to like eat here, so then we can get a bunch more stuff here, and then we do battles here. That might be worth it. That could be worth it. Because I don't know if we need to do 4 more battles before we get to raid Iron Rod. Those are some good pumpkin seeds. I mean, I don't like pumpkin in of itself. I already said that, I'm pretty sure. I don't like pumpkin seeds in of themselves. But one day I should probably try some seeds. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Next time, sadly, the game will be less gay because we're not going to have Hubert and Ferdinand's fucking support in it. But I'm sure the game will still be good even without it. So thank you all so much for watching. And until then, this is version 2, signing out.